Welcome to the Deliciously Nothing Show. I'm Mel Fascist Pig.
And I'm Dr. Flamboyant.
And I'm Reverend Muffington. And tonight we have a loaded night of comedy. And up right now, I completely fucking forgot who it is. I think it's Nick. Goulooze.
Yeah! Thank you, everyone. I appreciate y'all having me on the show. This is cool, man. For real. Starting to finally cool down a little bit. Right? It's been hot out lately. I think we can all agree. I've had swamp ass since like February.
That's where the cheese is coming from.
That's the smoked Gouda. That's exactly where it is. Yeah, you know it's bad when you still got it even after you take a shower. For real. Like this Thanksgiving, when asked what I'm most thankful for, I'm just gonna say dude wipes. You know? You can't just use toilet paper in that situation, people. It just doesn't do the trick. It's like trying to wash your car with ShamWow, you know? Okay. Strange times right now. I think we can also agree on that. There's a lot going on in the world, you know, like with Russia, COVID, inflation. Yeah. People act weird during COVID, though, you know? Like I was in the grocery store the other day. Right? And I saw a lady walk in, clearly looking like she hadn't showered in like a week. You know, she was covered in dog hair. And I swear, she turns to one of the employees and she goes, are these shopping carts properly sanitized? I just looked at her and I thought, lady, you look like you just got back from Burning Man, okay? You look like Russell Brand's Happy Trail. Okay? You're literally the coronavirus in human form, so I'd pump the brakes on the cleanliness of the carts there, patient zero. You know? Yeah, Russia's weird, man. Like, did y'all see this? Turns out, like, Russia recently, computer hackers in Russia started infiltrating people's Bluetooth-enabled butt plugs. This is true. Yeah, this gives new meaning to the term hard drive, am I right? Talk about weapons of ass destruction. A little bit about myself, people. You guys don't know a lot about me. I'm very extroverted. Okay, I'm a very social person. I love to meet people, especially really cool dudes. Like for the record, I'm not gay. Okay, I just appreciate the blessing of good male companionship. Okay, like my friends and I will go out to a bar, right? And yeah, talking to girls can be cool, but when you meet a cool dude that's got his shit together, and you both appreciate the same documentaries, you know, that's deep connection, baby. That's like snorting a line of friendship, you know what I mean? My heart cannot be fuller than it is right now with you, Adam, or Chris, or whatever you said your name was. I'm a big fan of TV and movies. We got TV movie fans?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Rev, what's your favorite show?
Right now, my favorite show is American Horror Story.
American Horror Story, good one. It's fitting, given the setting that we're in. I feel like. What about you? Favorite show?
Probably that new Prey.
Okay.
I like that. That was the last good thing I saw.
Okay.
Besides Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things. Yeah.
Fucking love it.
New season. I can't tell if the new season is more frightening or weed has just gotten stronger, you know what I mean? This new season's terrifying, dude. Like, season 1 was all like kids riding bikes, getting into mischief, playing board games. Now we're on season 4 and every episode's like, ah! I'll kill you! It's gotten a lot grosser. I don't like dark television though. Like, I'm almost always watching really lighthearted things, like your sitcoms with your occasional reality dating shows. Like, I like to keep the positivity flowing in the living room, you know what I mean? So all my friends all the time, they're like, oh, Nick, did you catch Stranger Things last night? So good, you got to tune in next week. Oh, are you gonna watch Euphoria next week? You have to. If you haven't started, you should, because it's that good. And I'm always like, no. But I did watch Johnny Tsunami on Disney Plus last night. Is that dark enough for you? No, big fan of TV and movies. People like, one thing I've never fully understood though, like how come people in movies always order really gross drinks? Okay, you know what I mean? It's always a situation where somebody walks up to a bar, bartender's like, "What can I get for you?" And they're always like, 3 fingers of well whiskey. Neat. Leave the bottle. Is Hollywood stuck in like the 1930s? You know what I mean? Like the times I've actually witnessed somebody order something like that have been very seldom. It's always a hobo off the street, you know? Like it's 2022. I think the movie industry should get with the times a little more in this context in order to make things more believable. Like I want to see like Jason Statham in his next role. Okay, walk into a bar, still frazzled after a high-speed pursuit. Bartender's like, "What can I get for you?" Passion fruit, truly. It's still happy hour, right? Okay, so they're 2 for 1. Great, just bring me the case. They're still only 100 calories, right? Great, I got a wedding next month. I got to be able to fit into my tux. Anyways, I think that's all the stand-up I'm going to do. You guys, I'm just going to be the table setter, you know, for everyone else. But, yeah, my name's Nick Goulooze. Thanks, everyone, for having me.
All right, let's keep it going for Nick. You want to have a sit down with us? Yeah.
You drink, sir?
Hmm?
Would you like a shot?
Why not?
Yes.
Why not?
It is a drinking show. So, speaking of Prey,
Canadian whiskey.
has everybody here seen Prey? Justin, have you seen it?
I've not seen Prey.
That's not a question to ask me.
He's had it long enough.
You know I don't care, yeah.
So I did finally see it, and so I don't know, man. I mean, I was kind of into it, but not. I just didn't understand, like, why were they like so far behind, and it's only been like 200 years since like the next time we wind up seeing them.
The way I see it, I think he dressed down for his, like, he was
For these-
He was fighting. He was figuring out rattlesnake, coyote. You know, he's just figuring out. I think they dressed. They were scoping anyways, and then you go down there and you look.
No, like,
I
shit,
think
we gotta
he
come
dressed
back
down.
with like lasers and
He
shit.
still had. He had his.
But
Bow, he had his bow and arrow.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's using bow and arrows
I
and
think-
spears too.
I think that was just to play down to the
Well,
competition.
okay. I mean,
Is this the Predator reboot?
Yeah.
okay.
yeah.
But he's taking on Indians.
He's taking on.
They got-
Yeah.
they only
So
got
he doesn't go in there with
hatches,
lasers and
Blue
shit,
American
you know?
Indians.
He's got an arrow.
Okay.
So
Shit.
Okay.
it's I think it's a cool idea, and I hate it, but I agree. I want to see like Predator with samurai, and Predator with gangsters, and you know, just fucking.
I've liked every Predator.
Fuck it.
Anytime they do a Predator or Alien, I don't care what anybody
It's
says.
still fun to
I'm
watch.
just waiting for the next one.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta
I'm
wait
like that
5,
with
10
Alien.
years.
I'm not like that with Predator.
Predators.
You watch Alien vs. I think we talk about this every freaking time, but Aliens vs. Predator.
Yeah, I mean, those are cool, but
so,
the second one was
it's
better
cool.
than the first
well,
one.
yeah, it's bloodier.
It was in Los Angeles, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Actually, when it opens up
I know,
and he
it was
winds up
Chicago.
killing the kid
City.
right off the bat, that's when
Just
you know you're
city.
in for a ride. No, the second one sucked with Danny Glover. The only thing good about that is at the very end, you can see the trophy case.
The alien
And you
skull.
can see the alien skull. And of course, other things are in there too, but right, I mean, you can't miss the fucking alien skull right there in the trophy case.
Wow, they
Yeah.
did that in part 2.
Part 2, the very
Wow.
end. Yeah, because Glover's in the ship and he's looking over and you can
Well, I
see.
remember he gets the gun, and then that was the gun that was the prelude to this to show how far back the Predators have been. They had the old fucking 1700s gun,
They were
muzzle
focusing on
loader,
the
you know.
hunt and not the actual tech.
Do
They
I?
were focusing more on his instincts to hunt and not the tech.
Yeah, the time you get to Predators, they got machine guns. He's got to adapt to that.
Yeah.
These
You know what I
guys
mean?
have conquered intergalactic space. Come the fuck on. You're gonna tell me they're still
A
gonna
lot
come?
of them, that's their first time
They might as well have a fucking
That's the first
slingshot.
time.
I know you're gonna go down there, you know, with your arrow and shit.
No.
There's a whole comic series. Of
I
this. You
really
know,
don't
Top
feel.
Guns.
I really don't feel it's a 200-year fucking difference between when he shows up with Schwarzenegger. Man, you're gonna tell me that their technology, they have intergalactic space travel. You think that? I mean, they're.
I think they
You
played
got a
down
point.
to it.
I mean,
Is Predator supposed to be a good guy or a bad guy?
He's a warrior that just
okay.
wants to get trophies.
He's an anti-hero. I mean, he actually worked with
He just
him in
wants more
Predators.
teardrop tattoos.
okay, but in this movie, he's a bad guy, right? The movie's called Prey. Like,
I mean, it depends on your perspective. I mean,
What is he gonna- what do you mean?
He's a trophy hunter. These guys are just trophy
depends on-
hunters.
it's okay to hunt a Indian woman if you're just hunting for
Predator.
trophy. It's a predator.
Predator.
Oh, I could actually just
Oh, I feel like an asshole. I
pick
just-
it off.
I already
We can
took my
pour you
shot.
another one.
Yeah,
Why
fuck it.
Why not?
Damn.
Whenever I flush a toilet on an airplane, it reminds me of that final scene in Alien Resurrection, you know? Where it just gets sucked out of the spaceship.
Mama.
Talk about water power for real, you know?
So how badly did everybody want to see 11 actually blow someone the fuck up when she was having the little tantrums?
Was those helicopters and shit? Those are people inside of those.
No.
Just wait. In 5
No, when she
in
was
5
on the
years, we
playground.
will.
When she was just on the playground and they were like making fun of her, and when she's sitting there in her overalls, and then she was just like, ah, and nothing
Yeah.
happened. Man,
That's
there
kind
was
of funny.
She kind of did at the roller
Yeah,
rink,
she
though,
did.
essentially.
She had to get her power back.
Right.
She had to go to this deep underground base in the middle of fucktard nowhere.
All right. So how long have you been? How long have you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy for 2 years. I started writing kind of just before COVID happened, essentially. So
Is that what got you into it? Just kind of.
yeah, I mean, I've always appreciated it, and so like I've always been pretty fascinated by stand-up and somebody's ability to go up and just entertain a room full of people solely by themselves. There's not a lot of people that can do that, whether it be musicians, anybody in the arts, you know, maybe Ed Sheeran, I don't know.
What's the
But-
turnout at the shows looking at now? Are you guys actually getting a turnout, or it's still
Yeah,
kind of
yeah. I mean, the Nashville comedy scene is really growing, and it's really getting better. And there's opportunities for new open mics every week, you know. And so
I've been
like I
seeing
feel
that. It's like all of a sudden there's more
Mhm.
open mics than there used to be. I swear.
there are, yeah, and I think there's a lot of really good advocates for the comedy scene here, and so. Not just myself, but I think I can attest for Tony and Thomas and some of these other guys that people really want to see, I think, comedy succeed in this city. And so
There's a strong community here.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's
So-
getting stronger.
yeah, I think they're just trying to, you know, re-identify Nashville as kind of an entertainment city, as
Would be
not so
nice.
much just a country music city, you know. But yeah, kind of going back to your point, like I grew up watching like SNL. Like I remember like summer vacation when I was in like grade school, when I was off school, Comedy Central would play like SNL reruns during the day, every day, and I would tune in every day, and I was just like fascinated by that, you know.
Oh, the '90s, man.
Yeah. So
Chris
like
Farley,
Chris Farley,
Phil
Sandler,
Hartman,
and
Sandler.
I used to stay up late. Like even if it was a school night, I would always stay up late to watch Conan. You know, and
Oh,
so
yeah.
like that's kind of like the foundations. And
He had to
then-
grow on me, man. When I was younger, it was like, dude, I just want to punch this guy in the face. When he talks.
Conan.
Yeah. It's just
Oh,
like,
man.
He just got that like mask-looking face. Like,
Yeah.
who's actually under that mask? I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you get into any late night? I got into
Oh.
David Letterman. He was the one I watched.
I mean, yeah, I watched some Leno and some Letterman over the years. I've seen old Carson's. I wasn't just 5 seconds, 20
I didn't
seconds,
watch
5
anything
minutes.
like that until Elvira came out, and so like Elvira would come on at like 12 midnight.
Yep.
So I would watch like the last 10-15 minutes of David Letterman before Elvira would come on, and then like I started getting more into David Letterman to the point where I was watching David Letterman. I'd watch the first 10-15 minutes of Elvira and just pass the fuck out. And yeah, to the point where I didn't even watch Elvira. She got canceled eventually,
I was
but
gonna say I've never.
Because you stopped jerking off.
You don't know
so-
Elvira?
Yeah, Elvira.
No, is that bad?
Dude, she was
Oh,
she had a black
big
wig and
titties.
just these huge.
Okay.
She's a hot
Jesus.
horror icon.
Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Like a John Dolly Parton.
Do you know who Vampira is?
Is that?
So she's, I don't know, it's like
No.
the 50s. All right. So she's kind
She
of
even had
based
a
on a
movie.
50s horror icon called Vampira. They even had a lawsuit and everything. But basically, she would wear a really tight black dress that had open cleavage and huge knockers. And so she was a thing in the 80s, you know, and if you were a fucking 12-year-old boy, you stayed up to 12 o'clock to at least watch the first 5-10 minutes of it.
Porn's come a long way.
Can you get it on like Hulu?
I never jacked to it. I never jacked to it.
Well, she's a lesbian, so joke's on everybody who jacked off to her. You're not going to get in.
Yeah, that didn't matter.
There's no way.
I've never
She's
even
actually
heard
on the
her,
front of a
let
Tom
alone
Waits
fed the ducks.
album cover, too.
To this list.
Ladies and
All
gentlemen,
right.
welcome Thomas Griffin. Woo!
Thank you.
Hello, thanks for having me, everyone. It's good to be back. Last time I was here, we lost some subscribers. So you make sure you hit that like and subscribe button.
You owe us one.
I know I'm in debt right now. It's good to be here. What other place will let you dry your hands with toilet paper? No shit, I had greasy hands and I had to use the toilet paper to dry my hands off. It's not good. This isn't that fun. You guys all suck. I hate myself. Let's do this.
There's a bottle of hand sanitizer right next to the toilet paper.
It's probably vodka. No, in this place.
Hey, both will clean it.
You got it.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't mean anything I say. I am a sex addict. Anyone else here? Woo! You guys are probably Christians, aren't you? I know. The one true God, sex. I like sex so much. I'm gonna stop looking at the only lady. I like sex a lot, sir. Too much.
$20, 20 bucks.
Cornbread's with me. I like sex, man. I do. I was gonna go to Sexaholics Anonymous, and I like Googled it, and I was like, what a bad idea. Because you're just putting a bunch of horny people in a room to talk about how good fucking is. Like, that's like Lil Debbie hosting Weight Watchers. Or like an AA in the liquor store. Like, I'm not gonna drink, but I'm gonna jack off to this in a minute. I don't know. I'm a sex addict, and my girlfriend always thought that I'm going fast. I'm gonna slow down.
Slow.
It's just the nerves. I want you guys to like me. My girlfriend always, like, we fought a lot. We actually just broke up because she thought I was cheating on her, and I knew. But we were gonna do therapy. We were gonna do therapy. I paid $400 to go to therapy, and it was just like $400 to lie for an hour. And so we decided, instead of this therapy jizz, we're just gonna do drugs in a cabin together. So she and I, we rented this cabin for a couple days and we did drugs. And if you've never done drugs with your significant other, there's two outcomes. You're either gonna fuck, or you're like, fuck, this bitch is trying to kill me. I was like hiding the knife. I did mushrooms, and she did MDMA. It's ecstasy is, I guess, the other name for it. And ecstasy, if you've never done it before, it's like you forgive your dad and you accept your darkness. And mushrooms is a portal to the demon underworld. So we do these drugs, and we leave her dog in the cabin behind, and we walk out over this like beautiful hillside. And as soon as her dog can't see us anymore, he lets out this long howl. Ow! And my girlfriend looks over at me and says, "That's me." And I'm like, "What?" She's like, "With my pain and my hurt, I am my dog." And I'm like, "Dude, your face is melting and there's a dragon right behind you. We gotta keep moving." But she kept going. She's like, "No, this is a safe place to come clean and talk about what you had with Tiffany." And straight up the devil was right behind her going. And I don't care if you're on drugs or not. If the devil tells you to keep a secret, you shut your goddamn mouth. So that didn't help either. So the last thing we decided we were gonna do is to get another dog. We're gonna we weren't gonna have a kid because the world's ending, but we were like, yeah, fuck it, we'll get a dog. And so we go to this dog shelter, and we're looking at all these dogs, and my girlfriend's like, man, all these dogs in cages begging to go to a good home. Like, this is so sad. Could you imagine if we did this with people? And I was like, I'm adopted. And that's supposed to be a big punch where everyone laughs. Put me off. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
It's not our fault.
Can you just put it in? Could you just put the laughter in? Okay, good. I am adopted. I was adopted. It's a weird situation. I was adopted when I was 13. So from 0 to 13, I lived with my mom. Like, you know how bad your childhood has to be for you to, like, voluntarily put yourself up for adoption? I was like, I identify as an orphan. Yeah, it's because we were really poor. Like, my mom had 8 kids. And, like, with each kid, we slowly, like, moved into deeper and deeper poverty brackets. So, like, by kid 5, I'm, like, definitely pro-abortion. By the last kid, kid 8, like, we were bumming money from the homeless. Like, there's, Mister, can I have $1? Can I have $1? My brother and I are sharing a shoe. I don't know. She breastfed all 8 of us too, which is like that. I mean, at the end, I mean, those titties was dry. Like, you ever try and get some milk and just powder comes out? This is the new stuff. So the last joke I'll tell before I kill myself. Yeah, suicide. That's a sexy outcome for me. I'm excited for, despite that, I am excited for the future. Like, the future's going to be pretty cool, I think. Like, there's going to be sex robots pretty soon. You guys into sex robots?
No.
Well, you're not hot enough to say no, sir.
I'll find a
You
way.
either have, like, an organic 3 or, like, a robot 10, so is that your final answer?
You stop talking about my wife that late.
Oh, sorry, I don't know.
I feel like that's a very niche demographic.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's gonna be cool. Like Apple, if Apple came out with like Siri Premium and that bitch had a body, that'd be hot. You could have a Build-A-Bear, sir. I'm just kidding. I don't think you're gay. You might be, but probably not. There's also going to be gene editing, right? Like, so there's not going to be any more disabled people. Stick with us, subscribers. That's just the controversial section, so just go take a pee. No, I don't know. It's like, that's such a weird thing, because it's like all of the organizations that raise money for disabilities, it's like, that has to be bad news for them, right? It's like, no more crippled people. It's like the funding's going to dry up. So, you know,
be careful. You're onto something.
Yeah. It's like if we start having better kids, like, that's one small step for little Timmy for sure, but one giant mistake, because we need our people with disabilities, is my point. Like Stephen Hawking, that guy would have been a dick if we fixed him. You know what I'm saying? He would. His Big Bang Theory, that would just be his plan for a frat party. He wouldn't study astrophysics. He'd be busy getting ass from bitches. This guy would be a monster. I've been telling that joke a lot, and one time this lady was really upset after a show, and she walked up to, well, she wasn't walking, but she came up to me afterwards and she was like, stop making joke on behalf of handicapped people, like there's nothing worse than being disabled. And I was like, have you heard of genital herpes? Take my legs. That's my time.
Yeah. All right, keep it going for Tom.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you got coming up?
That's a good question. I'm going to, I'm on the road with Rocky Dale Davis. Do you know that guy? He's like,
We do now.
Yeah, he's TikTok famous. He's like he's been doing comedy for a long time, and he's fucking hilarious. But he has a tour, and I'm his camera guy. So I record his sets, and he lets me open, which is beautiful.
That's what
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what my next day is.
Big crowds?
Dude, some of them are sold out. So it's like, I'm an open mic comic, like straight up. I'm barely booked here. And what's up, SG? I'm barely booked here, and I'm getting to do like shows to 200, 240 people.
Damn.
Some of them I'm bombing, but some of them I'm doing all right. And the all right ones feel fucking good.
Nice.
Fuck
Really
yeah,
good.
dude.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome.
Water.
Water.
Winners drink water.
It's a variety.
Well, that is great news, man. This has all occurred since the last time he was on the show?
Yeah, because of you guys, actually. Yeah, he reached out.
Because
He was
of us.
like, yeah.
That's right.
He was like, you had that controversial joke, and I'd like you to write for me.
Oh, you're full of shit.
Nah, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's been a minute. I was here when Chunder was,
Oh.
Chunder, yeah.
So you remember the Chunder wives?
The Chunder wives, dude! Yeah, one of them, I can't say it.
Don't say it.
I won't say it. Chunder.
They have a
Don't
good
say
time.
Yeah, I won't say
We
it.
support.
Yeah.
We support Chunder.
All right. I got to know, Thomas.
Okay.
Would you rather lose your hearing or your sight?
Hearing. Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm not like this. I'm like, what a beautiful none that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I would still have beauty in my life.
Next question.
All right.
My bad.
We gotta go around the room.
Yeah. Spread this out.
Cornbread, what do you say?
I'm bad. Yeah.
Up at the mic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sight.
No, just this question. Just this question.
Just the
What's the
question.
question?
Would you rather lose your hearing or your sight?
Well, that depends because you can still see if a woman's coming or hear if she's coming. But if you hear it, it could be fake. I'd rather be able to see the bitch not coming for real.
Yeah! Great answer.
Nick.
On the spot.
Yeah. Same question, or is it
Yeah,
a different question?
same question.
Hearing or sight? What the first two say?
I said hearing. He said hearing also. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go sight just because I love Nickelback so much. So if I lost my hearing, I would never be able to listen to that again. So
That's right.
also a big One Republic fan.
This
too,
man's a
so
goddamn liar.
shout out. So yeah.
All right.
Smurf. Man. Forfeiting.
Mr. Tony
All right, so hearing or
Capobianco.
sight, I'd rather lose my hearing because one, I've already been blind once, and two, I already talk with my hands. So, it's kind of self-explanatory at that point.
All right.
Good answer.
There you go.
Good answer. All right.
See, I wouldn't have been able to do
Shemar, coming on in. Would you rather lose your sight or your hearing?
It all depends on the situation in the day.
All right.
My girl going off on me, I wish I was deaf that day. If I get caught up, I'm like, damn, I thought this was you, baby. I thought this was you. All depends on the day and the situation for me.
Yeah. It'd be cool to pretend that you couldn't see. Like, I feel like that would get you out of so many problems where it's like you're looking at the wrong person and they like square up on you. You're
They're
like,
damn. I seen a movie. They were talking about good shit. It was a happy movie with the damn dog and Channing Tatum. He had he was blind. Yeah. Well, no, he could see, but he had he was blind. He had a dog, and he took the dog into the hotel, and the dog went crazy, and then he was like, oh, I can see now. Yeah.
And pretend to be not able.
He's an actor. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
No.
I would rather lose my sight only because I don't have to learn sign language or anything like that. No, I wouldn't even do that. I've got a dog. My dog can lead me wherever, and I can listen to music. That'd be the main thing. I can still play music. I don't need.
You're giving up your eyeballs.
Exactly.
No, but I also.
I'd rather hear. I think I would rather hear.
Losing sight is the one thing that sharpens the other senses, I think.
Daredevil shit.
People, yeah.
Matt Murdock, you'll be a lawyer if you lost your sight.
You can find your keys by.
I don't think I could go through the rest of my life silent. I mean, you're telling me you're giving up music. I mean, or just music. Just imagine you're tripping balls or something like that. You can still trip balls and listen to music, but if you're deaf, I mean,
you're fucked on that.
Just get a big bass speaker.
I'm giving up my ears.
Yeah, that's
dude,
why.
fuck that.
Whatever.
I want to see what's coming for me, man.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, I don't want to have.
I don't think today's times are getting better.
I had to stand up to pee, and I was blind, and every time I went somewhere, I had to feel for a fucking urinal.
No. I get up 5 times a night to piss in the complete darkness, man. I got that shit in the sleep. No, you'll learn that shit. Yeah, you might stub a toe here and there, but...
So you said you would give up your hearing.
Yeah.
Hearing, yeah. So who was hearing and who was sight? No one was sight. Who was sight?
One person.
You were sight and you were sight? That tracks. Yeah.
Yeah.
The two religious men in the group.
I would give up my hearing so I don't have to be a fucking audio engineer for this goddamn show.
Well, fine then.
She loves it.
Yeah.
She's just got a bitch about it.
Your intern has a lot of sass.
Lies.
She does. Try living with the bitch.
That lady friend of yours just had a lot of
Let's do another shot.
Good call.
You want to do another question?
Yeah, all right.
One more question.
All right. Oh, what is the most annoying thing that a significant other has ever said to you? Not the most hurtful, the most annoying.
Oh, the most annoying thing. Are you looking at that girl right now?
And you was.
I were.
I were.
plead the fifth on that. Yeah.
Anybody else want to take that one? Comedians.
What's the question?
I got one.
What's the question?
What's the most annoying thing a significant other has ever said to you?
Oh, so you don't like cauliflower rice? Yeah. The answer to that is yes.
Stop following me.
Fuck cauliflower.
I've got one for this. You gonna eat that?
Oh shit! Shots
Leave
fired.
the shit on my plate the fuck alone.
Oh, man. A
All right, now,
hungry man is a
Rev,
hungry
you gotta
man.
go. You gotta go now.
When she says, that's not my vagina? I know.
All right, honey, you go.
No.
When she said, put the toilet seat down when you get done pissing. Bitch, look before you sit down.
Right? Exactly. It's a two-way street, man.
Where's rent?
Also good answer.
Why is the car being refilled?
I hate it when it says, why are you being mean?
Yeah.
When I'm not being mean,
Oh.
I'm just trying to walk on by. Why are you being mean? Why don't you want? Why
You
don't you want
shoulder
compliment?
checker as you walk on by, like you walk on by, you're like,
I'm
why you
being mean.
I'm
I
not
just don't want to explain
It's
myself.
either I'm on her nerves or I'm not paying attention to her.
Yeah.
I can never find the
Doesn't
right
always have to
balance.
do with her. I feel that. All right. A shot to whatever
pissing
the
off
fuck
your old
is it.
lady.
Pissing off your old lady. Fair enough.
Not on her.
Being broke.
Or maybe on her.
I did not say. However, I did find
No
Trapped in the
word.
Closet 1 through 12 at Goodwill, and it has commentary about R. Kelly. It's the worst commentary you've ever seen. Like, it's awful. He's just sitting there smoking, and he's telling you what's happening on the screen. He's like, right here, you know, she's pissed off at me, you know. But it's not weed. It's a fucking cigar. And he's like, yeah. So I decided I'd make her, you know, be mad. It was weird.
This is R. Kelly.
Trapped in the Closet. Because he said pissed off, but we said
He's a weird.
it is better to be pissed off than pissed on, though.
Beautiful artist.
Next comic.
All right. So, up next, our third comedian of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Smurf.
Move this motherfucker out the way, bro. I ain't no cap. I ain't high as a bitch right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a different type of vibe. Dude, I'm looking straight into it right now. Okay, this is a different type of scenery. I don't usually tell comedy straight up, so I'm gonna try to look at y'all the whole time. This shit weird. But this motherfucker's great though. I'm gonna tell you that for real. They got the sound shit on the walls, you know what I'm saying? Got the cords hanged up. Y'all set up for everything in this bitch. For real, had some good food. Y'all fed your boy in this bitch. I feel good, boy.
Amen.
I feel good, man. I love music. Anybody else love music?
Yeah.
I love some R&B, man. R&B, it's at the mood right all the time for me. You know what I'm saying? But I it's flawed for me because I like it a little too much. Like I blast it like it's the new Tupac or some shit like that. And it really don't mess because I blast with my windows down and I got road rage. So it's like hard to play some soft shit when you want to go off on somebody. Like it just happened recently where I'm driving to Nashville. Obviously, you know, traffic in Nashville is terrible. And somebody cut me off. And as soon as I pull up, I'm like, man, they finna get a piece of my motherfucking mind. And as soon as I get beside her, I'm like, hey, motherfucker, I got something for you. And the first thing I heard after that was, sex with you is love. I was like, you can go ahead and have the lane. I don't even want that motherfucker.
Excuse me.
That shit's scary as hell. I smoke weed. Like I said, I'm high as a motherfucker. I smoke weed for therapy. When I go through some shit, I smoke weed for therapy. I got some homeboys that don't like to smoke weed with me because they don't like to smoke weed with somebody that vent when they smoke. You know what I'm saying? I let out everything, you know. I be vulnerable. So last time I was smoking with my brother, I hit the weed. I said, man, I'm scared of squirrels, nigga. He said, squirrels? Nigga? I was like, man, you ain't squirrels, bro. I feel bad too. I was like, go ahead and let it out, bro. Childhood trauma. He got that motherfucker. He was like, you know what, bro? You know what I'm scared of? I said, what, man? He said, child support. And pass that motherfucker. I said, oh, this motherfucker here, man. That's some crazy ass shit to be scared of, boy. it's hard telling that you scared of something as a black man, because everybody try to think that we always supposed to be, you know, strong and like fearless and shit. But I'm scared of some shit like that. Like when I tell them I'm scared of squirrels, it'd be a whole different dynamic. But they still think I can't be scared of shit else. So I put down a whole list of all type of shit I'm scared of. Like, I'm scared of spelling guarantee in front of a group of people. Then in the restaurant, I think if you get A and U right every time, you a fucking genius. I'm scared of my mama going through my browsing history. That's I don't think our relationship would be the same after she sees some shit like that in my phone. What else I'm scared? I'm scared of little kids with silver caps in their front teeth. I think you a gangster at 7. That's a problem. I don't think you were supposed to have all this shit. I'm scared of giving a black perspective in front of all white people. I don't think I can carry the culture that strong. I'm responsible enough to do that. Everybody be pissed at me on the shade room right now. I don't need to fuck with that. I think there's one more thing I'm scared of. I'm scared of fucking women that drink liquor straight. That's one more thing.
Dangerous.
All of them dangerous as fuck. If they drink dark liquor straight, I think you can take a punch to the chest. And you fight niggas. So it's like, but the difference with women that drink clear liquor straight, you know, they can do all that, fight dudes and win. That's the problem. I dated a girl that used to drink liquor straight that was like clear. Her favorite drink was Everclear. You know what type of bitch you gotta be dealing with to like Everclear, bitch. You drinking rubbing alcohol. What the fuck is going on? I should have known it was gonna be a toxic relationship, because she was a little domestic. She really did like to beat on her men, and I was one of them. And she almost won. I ain't gonna lie to you. But that's when I realized I'm not too much like. Me and Ike Turner ain't got too many different things, you know. We not too much different. Don't judge me. Just wait. Just wait a second. So I let her get drunk one time, and like I say, she like to fight dudes, and she come up to me, just start scrapping with me, throwing bowls, just throwing them bitches. And I'm like, I don't hit women, like, bitch, you better move. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. She hit me hard as fuck in my eye. So I hit her in the thigh. I'm like, I ain't gonna hit her in the face and she'll go to jail. I'm gonna hit the bitch in the thigh. And she was like, okay, and kept running up, and I hit her again. And she stepped back. I was like, yeah, I got that bitch now. She was like, ooh, when you just hit me, that shit turned me on. I was like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? But if I hit this bitch in the thigh, and it turned her on. Let me see what this face punch is. Oh shit, that relationship went bad. I was you don't fuck with that bitch no more. I started dealing with different type of women now. Different type of women. Like I dealt with a woman that, you know, she has masculine tendencies. You know, think like a man. She kind of savage. That's what they try to say, is savage. And it was different. It was different because she was kind of like a tomboy, but she was pretty as hell in the face and shit like that. But it was good, but bad at the same time. Obviously, it was good because, you know what I'm saying, I got a friend, a partner as a friend. You know, we could talk about anything, be open, watch sports, all that shit.
Damn.
But it was bad way more. It was like, one thing about me, when I Netflix and chill, I actually chill. You know, I go to sleep after I watch this movie. You know, I feel like I'm old. I'm 28, but I feel like I'm 47. Well, I'm 43 in Memphis years. If you add up the months, about 6 months is a year. So yeah, I'm about 46 in Memphis years now. So yeah. But with me Netflix and chilling and falling asleep, like she didn't like that. She was a little too savage. It was one time we sitting there Netflix and chilling, and I'm into the movie, and she like, fuck this, I'm trying to fuck. And I'm like, bitch, if you don't get the fuck, oh, so well, let me watch Ash Laugh, and I'm gonna come give you the dick right after that. And then it was another time she had fucked me up. Like she had went to work, and I'm just at the crib, just, you know what I'm saying, playing the game and shit. And she go up and text me, go ahead, send me a dick pic and show my girls what you working with. I'm like, bitch, I ain't finna do no degrading ass shit like that, bitch. I'm comfortable with my boys on the game. Why would I do? Just in case with the friends, you know what I'm saying? If we don't work out, I got some dick to drop somewhere else. But it got good again, you know what I'm saying? We went out to the club one time and we found a girl to bring back to the crib. And this was gonna be my first threesome. I ain't never had a threesome in my life. So I'm like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like have a threesome, I'm excited. So we bring the bitch home. Disregard her being a bitch. She was a wonderful woman, but she was my bitch that night. So
you're good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I ain't know everybody looked over there, goddamn. But
you're good.
But obviously, you know what I'm saying, we brought the other girl to the crib, and I'm like, yes, I'm finna have my first threesome, you know what I'm saying? And one thing about me, like I say, I Netflix and chill. Also, after I have sex, I fall right to sleep. I'm a terrible sneaker link. So, we do our thing, and I fall asleep, and you know what I'm saying, I'm happy as fuck. I'm in my sex coma, and then it got back bad, because she got up first and went to the bathroom and got the warm, wet rag and wiped us both off like we was some bitches. And I felt so degrading as a man to let this woman wipe me down with some warm towel. But it felt so damn good. So I just was like, I'm gonna let this bitch do what she do. But the lower she got, the less of a man I felt like. And she got next to my balls, and I'm like, I ain't gonna let this bitch rub below my balls. You gonna make me feel like a little bitch, and you got me so fucked up. But as soon as she got under that ball, I moved my leg. I said, fuck, you go ahead and wipe that bitch, baby. If you let a woman rub your gooch, if you know what a gooch is, hey, if you let a woman rub your motherfucking gooch, you are in love, my brother. I don't give a fuck what you say. You love that bitch, cause you are her bitch now. I don't know how the fuck you say that. I don't know how you put that shit in a better form, but then you her bitch now. There you go. That sounds better. But I'm Smurf TV. Follow me on Instagram.
Keep it going for Smurf. Keep it going. All right.
It's like a shot.
Yeah. All right. So
deliciously nothing, everybody.
What a show.
So hey, what happened?
You left it marked as private.
Oh, are we still private?
No,
we're live
I sent
now.
it back to public.
Okay.
It was streaming the whole time, but it was private, so now it should be up.
Sorry.
Well, thank you for joining us.
That doesn't really.
So you can watch the first half when this ends.
That's really good.
Yeah, it really is.
Really good first half.
We didn't lose any subscribers apparently. All right, so let's do a shot to
the first half of the second all-comedy episode of Deliciously Nothing.
There it is.
All right, everybody got a shot?
Everybody got a shot.
All right.
Water, water.
Winners drink water.
No, they don't.
Sloan's a fucking winner. Don't lie to me.
I win sometimes.
All right. How long you been doing comedy?
Damn, Flair, that's still long. I've been doing it for about 2.5 years now.
Nice.
About 2.5, yeah.
You said Memphis, or you come here from Memphis, or you Nashville?
No, I'm in Nashville, but I'm from Memphis.
Did you move to Nashville for comedy?
No.
Right. That happens way more than you fucking think. It's
I know.
wild.
I see it. I see it a whole lot. But actually, I had moved from Memphis off a football scholarship to Austin Peay.
Nice.
And then I played over there for a little minute. Didn't like school and just dropped out.
Damn.
Became a mechanic, so now I'm a mechanic.
Oh, he's making money, man.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite comedian?
It's hard. It's but basically my favorite comedian I say is Kelly K. Dub. A lot of people don't really know him, but he based in Atlanta. Like he do damage. If you don't know him, you can either Google him, YouTube him. He funny as shit.
Like Kelly K-Dub?
Kelly K-Dub. He from Memphis.
Well,
He
shout out.
from Mississippi, but he based out of Memphis.
Right on. Right on. Shit. Oh, that's cool.
Try to have him on.
All right, favorite football player.
Ooh, Chad Johnson.
There we go.
Ocho
Ocho
Cinco.
Cinco. Save the Tata.
It was LaDainian Tomlinson until I became a receiver.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He was a pretty good receiver, running back. I always liked LaDainian
He's one of the
Thompson,
greatest.
man.
He one
I
of the
like
greatest for
LaDainian
sure.
Thompson.
Top 5.
He doesn't know
He
anything
ain't
about
five.
football. So.
He's a great receiver.
He's a good receiver.
Whoa.
Mr. Flamboyant, Doctor.
Yeah.
The roast of Reverend Muffington.
Yes, that's
So
coming
actually,
up.
yeah, if you guys are wanting to get in, any comedians or the metalhead community, apparently, if you want to get on the roast of Reverend, November 18th.
November 18th.
All right. We're also doing another roast battle. If anybody, we're still looking for about 6 more people.
Yep.
That's going to be on September 10th.
So when's the deadline for that then? If they're gonna know prepared ahead
Gotta
of
have some
time.
So that's why
Yeah.
we're doing it now. So we're hoping we got like 5 people on it right now. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to look at it, but we do want to get to people. So if you're interested, do get onto it, and that way you can Google whoever you want in the roast is going to be there that night. It's going to be pretty. So like
It's gonna get ugly.
So Rich Ponder,
ugly.
right now it looks like metalheads versus stand-up comedians because there's like some metalheads that are wanting to get
Rich
involved
Ponder
in
from
this.
Pole and
San
the guy from San Pedro. Yeah.
Arkham Lovecraft.
Arkham Lovecraft is his name. Yeah.
And then Rich Ponder, yes.
Yeah.
And then we got.
So that's what I'm wondering. Like,
So there is going to be a cash prize. I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be, but there is going to be a cash prize. So.
Come up here on it.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a different
anything
night.
between $5 and $10. You
Don't
know?
never do don't never do like a comedy show when you like present.
Line up, folks.
A lot of heroin.
Just joking. It'd be something.
That's gonna be.
We got to at least do 50 and over. So we're broke men putting this show on every week.
So what's getting me nervous is that the people actually wanting to do the Reverend roast. So that's the one that's really starting to get
I'm
me
excited
nervous.
for that. Yeah, that's gonna be.
Because now that I put it out, people are like, yeah, I want to in this. So
Yeah, I like to talk shit to you.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of pent up.
I was about to say, I think there's gonna be a lot of steam let loose.
I feel like she let off some steam earlier. She
yeah.
you sit down, bitch. I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah. Now she wears the pants in a relationship, unfortunately.
That's all right.
You
'Cause
can't seem to wear
when
it.
it
Every time
happens,
you bend over,
he asked me to come through with a question, and so my question for you is: have you ever had a near-death experience?
I definitely did. As a mechanic, actually.
Shit.
I was doing a roll call. I was working for Travel Centers of America, and I was doing a roll call. I was based in Nashville, and they had me drive all the way to Kingston Springs.
Shit.
To do a roll call and then come right back. And I fell asleep on my way driving. On my way driving back. Like, I did the job.
All right.
The craziest thing is, after I got done, like, I got in an accident. The mobile truck rolled over like 3 times.
You got an accident because you fell asleep?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Terrible. I'm terrible
Yeah.
at falling asleep on
I
the road.
bet.
If I get woozy or anything, I just go to the side. It don't matter if the car shaking, I'm going to sleep. Like
I've fallen asleep behind the wheel so many times, and luckily there was somebody there. Not for them, obviously, but luckily there was somebody there to be like, "Holy fuck, wake up!" and me wake up.
Dude, I fall asleep all the time by myself.
Behind the wheel?
Like today, I just came back from Sydney, Ohio. I had to go up for a business trip. I just drove like 8 hours just to make the show tonight. And I was several times. I'm smacking myself. I'd go over.
Still want to argue against Tesla. Y'all
Yeah.
know you would
Fuck
be
Teslas.
self-driving motherfuckers.
That's actually my
the fuck
dream
out.
car just because of that. I don't like driving at
I
all.
grew up in the 80s with all these sci-fi movies with these self-driving cars. I'm ready for the self-driving car.
No.
I'm
I
ready
wanna
for
drive
it.
myself.
I'm ready for it. No. Now I want to sit back, roll a joint,
That car
get my
can-
dick
you saw
sucked.
Christine?
I mean, you know, on the way to grandma's house.
Christine?
Christina fuck you up.
So that
man.
was different, man. That was different.
Oh, just
Why?
because
Because it's a haunted car? A self-driving car can be a haunted driver. A haunted self-driving car is more dangerous than a regular
What would
haunted
bother
car.
me is that the fact that people can hack the
that's
cars.
y'all argument.
What?
That's y'all argument against it.
Maximum
Because
we got 2 movies to reference.
Basically, y'all, the only reason y'all said y'all wouldn't get in a self-driving car is because of 2 movies.
Yeah. When somebody can make a self-driving car, they could just drive you to the
The only
slaughterhouse,
time I would
man.
take
Fuck
you more
that
serious
shit.
is if they actually had a Mike Myers walking around.
I
with
don't
this
trust.
motherfucker.
I don't trust the motherfucker that can make that technology and our government play with it.
Well,
I can't trust that.
Your self-driving car, yeah, could drive you off a bridge or something. Like that's not
In the
cool.
movies, in the '80s, they weren't allowed to say the government was actually doing. They had to do,
It's not going to
fictitious
be the
things
government.
like Ghost or
It's
Meteor.
going to be a
came
little.
down.
It's going to be a 12-year-old in Bangladesh. It's going to be the one that hacks your car. It's not going to be the government. It's going to be a 12-year-old in Bangladesh, and he's just doing it just because he's fucking bored.
The funny thing would be that he thinks he's playing his own
I was
Grand Theft Auto.
That was scarier to me right there, because if a 12-year-old get me behind the wheel, it's like he playing Grand
You don't
Theft
know
Auto now.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
That's
who's buying an electric car
At
now?
first, I was like, "It's no way." Some shit. Now I'm scared. I think a 12-year-old might fuck around and just kill
Because
him.
anything that can receive a signal
I'm still on Tesla's side.
can be
I mean,
hacked.
you just made me.
I
say
still
that
want it.
you
I want the hover cars, the jet car. I want the Jetsons. We're supposed to have jet cars. We're supposed to have jet packs. We're supposed to be jet packing around. We're supposed to have our fucking hover cars, flying cars.
Well, emissions will fuck us up when we had jet packs right now.
If I could get here in
Thank
5
God
minutes,
emissions
instead of an
fucking
hour,
is gone
man.
now. What?
If I could get here in 5 minutes with my jetpack.
You think a jetpack's faster than a car?
Well, what would be the reason not to have the jetpack?
You don't need a
It's gonna be a
windshield.
little faster. It ain't gonna be that much
You
faster.
don't need a windshield for that motherfucker.
And flying up in the
Wear a
air,
helmet.
You think
bugs and shit.
Wear a helmet, go ahead and put a space on
Wear a helmet.
Who cares?
I would love to have a jetpack.
What was that movie, Rockin' Air? It was some Disney movie.
Jetpack or a
Rocky
self-driving
Air.
car? If you could have
Either
like,
one.
which technology would you accept?
The
like
self-driving
tomorrow?
car.
Yeah.
I would.
A
'cause like-
jetpack.
All right, so here. You got something to go on land, something to fly, and something to go in the water.
Tom's just said.
What?
I don't know what I was created.
He just wanted to be high in the jetpack too. That's all it is. He just wanted to be high.
I think I would kill myself in the jetpack. I think that would be.
Oh,
a
you
near-
definitely would.
Yeah.
Anybody that ever gets those like expensive little things, they tear them up, dude. They're gonna spend $1,200, go fly for 1 minute out in the field, wind comes, blows it down. You gotta go back to the store and spend $500.
Are you talking about the drones?
Really?
Yes.
The drones.
I found a drone in my driveway.
Helicopters.
Oh.
Did we fucking not? We found a
one
drone.
right next to our front door.
Like it got
Drone?
caught
You
up. Like,
keep it?
so
It's a spy thing.
y'all
or something.
seen my shit? Like
It's
it's
a
got
bomb.
trees, everything. So they
Yeah.
had to get down low, and I guess when they tried to get back up, they got caught, and that motherfucker dropped. I came home, and that motherfucker is sitting with like 3 out of the 4 fucking wing systems it's got, and it's just dead. And I'm just
But there's
like,
a camera
really?
on it and there's
Yeah,
everything.
you can see that it's got a mic and camera on it. And everything.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just like,
creepy
who
shit.
the fuck is
Did it have,
flying
like,
this
an
around my
SD card?
fucking
Did
house?
it have a memory card on
The
it?
cops.
No.
Yeah, like,
That
you don't
that would be
fucking
great if
know.
it had like an
Yeah.
SD
You
card.
can remember it came
Yeah,
from
dude. But that's scary
Would
shit
that
now.
freak you out? Like,
Yeah,
if you came
that's
home
kinda
and
weird.
found a
What about when they
drone?
come knocking, you don't want their property back?
Do you still have it?
Fuck that. That'd be a fight. Because like, who
It's
the
my
fuck-
property. Possession is not against the law. My lawyer will
First
tell
of
you.
all,
But they
why
have a
is your
receipt
shit?
with that serial number on it.
It's in my
Like for
fucking
a
property.
drone to get to my house, you have to go under the canopy. I mean, like y'all
Yeah,
seen my
yeah.
shit? It's completely secluded. I mean, if you're gonna get a drone in that shit, you have to go under low.
You
like my
definitely look like
fucking
the
car.
Adams family of the neighborhood.
Dude, it's by design. Like I can go outside my front yard and burn one, and like no one can fucking see me. I could
If
sit
he would
there-
do something like that.
If I allegedly.
If he allegedly did
All right.
There's no tree cover in the backyard.
question.
So
New
it's
question.
scary.
something. That one went a long ways.
Yeah, that went from near death to government spying on you with drones. Ooh. When have you talked your way out of trouble? When haven't you talked your way out of trouble?
Just say allegedly before it.
Allegedly.
I
Yeah.
allegedly.
Say the question one more time.
All right. A time that you may have talked your way out of trouble.
Ooh. Well, shit, I don't work for this company no more.
So it's all right, whatever you say.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't work
fuck
for
that
this company no more. I got unemployment checks out there.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah, I had missed work like 2 straight days just cause I had got a new female. I just wanted to fuck her for 2 days straight.
He went out on the prowl.
I just didn't want to come into work, and then when they called me they was finna try to get ready to fire me. I said I got COVID, so they had to pay me 2 more weeks.
That's right.
And I was fucking on this girl for 2 more weeks, and I found out I really didn't like this bitch like that.
Go back to work.
Sometimes that's the clarity you need. Not to make a bad decision that can last a lifetime.
I was fucking
Better find it out sooner than later.
Bad decisions at the beginning. I was fucking raw the whole time. That's the bad thing about it.
Dude, you gotta know her for at least like a month before you.
She looked at me special. I had to fuck up raw. It was like, bitch, you like me for real.
Like special.
Well, when have you talked yourself out of trouble?
All the time. But like the worst time.
He has to talk himself out of trouble every day.
Every day.
Not.
But like real trouble is like
Yeah.
back when I was still like a kid. Like so, there's two. One, I think I've told you guys the fire extinguisher stories. Okay, so I won't tell you that one.
Right.
So there was another time I had to. Let's see. All right, so we were skipping school one day, and this apartment complex over here, which goddamn just burned down a couple of weeks ago. Holy shit, that was some crazy shit.
That match a long time ago.
So anyway, me and about 3 or 4 friends, we were just hanging out in this breezeway, just figuring out what we're gonna do for the day. We skipped school, you know. We've got like maybe a gram of fucking bud with us and everything, just planning our day. And then this dude and I guess his significant other and his mother, maybe 3 people walk out of this apartment and they just continued on their way, but it didn't seem like they locked their apartment. And dude, just the way he looked at me as he was going up the steps, kind of like was like, maybe I should have locked my apartment. And then of course he leaves and everything, and he takes his wife and his mother or mother-in-law somewhere. So we're all looking, and then for some reason we're like, hey, let's go try the door. Door opens, we walk in. We steal a bunch of fucking shit.
Oh.
VCRs, back when VCRs were like still like the
stealable?
thing. Yeah. And so like as we're like leaving the apartment, we decided like, hey, let's stash what we got and we'll go back. Rule number 1 of doing a crime is never go back to the scene of the crime. Once you've done it, get the fuck out and you're done. We go back to the scene of the crime. We go walk up to the apartment just as this motherfucker's walking out of the apartment. Like, he must have had the intuition, was like, yeah, I should have locked that fucking door, and came back, realized his shit was gone, and as soon as we came around the corner, he was coming to his house, and we met. He was like, hey, I guess I don't know who the fuck he called, but the maintenance man for the apartment complex came around and like cornered us off, and the next thing I know, there's fucking police there and shit, man. It was the craziest fucking thing.
So what'd you say to talk yourself out of it?
So we're sitting there, we had no clue what we were going to say about it. All we were just saying is we didn't do it, we didn't do it, we didn't do it. We knew our fingerprints were all over this thing. The maintenance guy was sitting there, was like, hey, if you guys are covering for somebody, just let us know. And so we're like, yeah, we're covering for so-and-so, which, by the way, the one thing that you never do is, like, blame it on somebody else. Yeah. So,
and you don't know what happened from that?
Oh, I do.
Oh, shit. Blame it on somebody. Did you watch somebody get...
No.
Oh, okay.
Did you get arrested?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Good friends.
No. I didn't say the name, nor did I go on the ride. So, like, the dude that was with me who said the name, him and another dude went on the ride with the undercover.
Okay. Oh,
and I guess they went and decided to point him out.
That's some serious crime
That's some
solving
shit,
there,
dude.
Mr. Officer.
That's some shit.
All they wanted was a fucking name to somebody that I guess maybe they would have known. They're like, yeah, we know that dude. Yeah.
So they've been looking for something to plant on that poor guy.
Yeah, that's some shit.
They're gonna plant some fucking crack on it.
No,
Man.
so it turns out that yep.
Right,
So,
that's twisted.
Oh, it's bad, but what gets worse is when he gets out of jail.
Well, yeah.
When he gets out of jail.
So the dude went to jail for not doing anything but just whatever he was doing that day.
But so when he gets out that day, he goes back to the apartment complex, and there was, I guess that got him out to where, like, I guess someone was like, oh yeah, I know that dude. So they were waiting for him when he gets back from, I guess, whatever, and they wound up shooting that motherfucker down.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why would you tell that story? What the fuck?
Hold on, I missed something here.
What the fuck?
So I'm going to say right now that I'm completely fucking with y'all.
Okay.
That's not even. Oh my. Oh no!
I'm gonna be real. The fact that you just said you fucking with us is kind of funny.
But change your tail there.
How the fuck you come up with an imagination that damn in depth? Like you did all of this. I should have known it was fake when he said, "No, don't never do this." And he said like he does it again. I was like, "Ah, this motherfucker should be lying." But
So we did break into the dude's apartment. We did break into the dude's apartment, and when we did come around the corner for the dude and everything, he did call the cops on us. We did talk our way out of it, but no, we didn't pin it on somebody.
All right.
okay,
Story like would you like a shot? You want a shot? You like it?
I just got with you. You know.
My daddy told me not to hang out with people like you.
Remember, if you want to roast Reverend Muffington, it's coming up.
I think he deserves a roast on that one.
All right.
We should have a roast that night too. Serve roast while roasting. No.
What kind of roast?
Roast.
Pot roast. Pot roast. What's more?
Cheap meat.
Right.
All right.
Is wrapped in a towel too.
Is everybody ready for Mr. Tony Capobianco?
Returning champ.
Thank you.
Returning champ.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you guys for having me. I'm really excited to be here. I actually almost didn't come because some people who don't know, I actually come with a lot of requirements. So when Rev asked me to come and do the show, my first request is one, don't make it a theater, don't make it a club. I want it to be in your garage. Can you do that? He's like, absolutely. Fantastic. Step two, I want there to be plenty of smoke. I don't smoke, but I want the smoke to be so thick it stings my eyes. I want there to be smoke, I want there to be booze, I want there to be pizza. I will not indulge in any of it. Can you make that happen? He's like, yes. Next, can you live stream the show? He's like, absolutely. But not only do I want live streamed, I want there to be technical difficulties for the first half. Make it unwatchable for the first half. Can you do that? He's like, yes. Lastly, I want there to be another great Nashville comic on the show. He's like, who'd you have in mind? I said, Kornbread. He's like, can you make that happen? He's like, absolutely. Woo! But not only that, I want him to look like the Crab Nebula. Can you make that happen? Done! I want, if he doesn't show up looking like the Hubble telescope, I will not do the show. Thankfully, Rev delivered, so now I'm here. So thank you guys. Beautiful. So, what's new with me is I gave up porn. I'm all I stopped. You know, I mean, it's kind of like when you watch a really good show. You like binge watch a really good show. You finish the last episode, and when you're all done, you don't know what to do with your life. It's exactly like that. Like when I was 15, I was all about it. Like, you know, I'll be watching this lady fuck the pizza boy. I'm like, this is the shit. This is never gonna get old. I love this. I can watch the exact same porn right now, but I'll be watching it at technical level. It's like, god damn, this lady's been fucking the pizza boy for like 20 minutes. The pizza's probably cold by now. Yeah. Now that's my new thing. Food. I love food shows. It is so amazing. Like I actually watch food shows at a pornographic level now. So I'll be watching Iron Chef. They're making quiches. I'm like, oh yeah, put that in me. Yes. Yeah. I didn't look yet, but does Martha Stewart have an OnlyFans?
No.
You know? But I think I'm the only person here who's typed in ribs in Pornhub. Yeah, everybody has their
That's some
thing.
weird shit.
You know, food's my thing. But there is some oddly disturbing, at least in my opinion. Like, my name is Tony. It's been my whole life. And I was called Tony the Tiger a lot growing up. So I'm like, you know, which is fine. But now with the digital age, a lot of my buddies think it's a great idea to send me Tony the Tiger porn. Yep. Yeah. And you know who's behind this? The furries. If you don't know what a furry is, these people who get off on cartoon animals.
Oh no.
Jesus. Like, oh my God, Zootopia must have been deep throat for these people. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what they're defined as. I call them why I don't believe all lives matter. But no, man, it's like the comic I got, well, the most recent artwork I got was actually a comic. It was nuts. It was Tony the Tiger, all jacked and ripped. He was built like a cloud, basically. And his nipples were like this. And, 3 inches long, pointing in opposite directions. I don't know why the artist had to make this detail. Looked like he had hammerhead boobs. It's like his nipples weren't on speaking terms. And he's just jerking all over this cartoon box. And the author of this comic had the audacity to call it Frosted Face. Really, it's nuts. You know what the worst part of this artwork, the worst part of it, is that as disgusting as it is, a lot of it is technically good. It's like, you disgust me, sir, but also your lines are on point. Great use of lighting and saturation. Now get out of my face. I don't want to go too hard on him. Because I feel like at some degree, I think I get it. Like, I remember when I was 12 years old, I saw Space Jam for the first time. Little the Bunny shows up. I'm not gonna lie, something moved. Yeah.
Furry.
But nah, it's just been nutty. I mean, it's hard to believe it's August already. Like, how's everybody's New Year's resolutions going?
What New Year's resolution?
But some of you guys jumped ship after day 3. So you got tired of listening to David Goggins or something? Nah, man, I stuck with mine. Like a lot of people, I wanted to lose weight. I've lost 30 pounds so far. I'm very excited about that. So what I did was, for the first time, I decided to work with a personal trainer. Now, if you don't know what a personal trainer is, that's basically a dominatrix you can bring out in public. Because there's a lot of crossover between those two jobs, They'll berate you, they'll humiliate you, they'll put you through intense physical pain. When you're done, you give them money. It's like, see you next week. But instead of some hot Swedish chick on clown leather, I get some Syrian guy with Crocs and booty shorts. My guy's awesome. My guy is the shit. Like, he is from Syria, and I respect this guy so much because he has that immigrant hustle. He's constantly working and working and working. Like, when he's not doing personal training, he's doing real estate. When he's not doing that, he's fucking my girlfriend. He's out here doing the jobs most Americans don't want to do. Yeah, I'm also 34, and it's hard to believe that millennials we're getting older. Like, we're all getting married, settling down, having kids. It's hard to believe, and I realize I think I'm getting old because my back hurts. Nobody told me nobody told me this is what it feels like to be old. It's nothing I'm doing really anything strenuous. I just wake up in my bed and my back hurts. How is it that I injured my back on the most comfortable piece of furniture in my house? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. But I will say though, like, as far as millennials go, I think we're a pretty cool generation. I don't think we deserve a lot of the shit that we got because I don't know, but I do believe that I'm not on board with a lot of millennial stuff. Like, apparently everybody I know is out eating ass. Like, why? Everybody who does it is like, oh, Tony is the greatest thing ever. I'm like, why? It's like, if eating ass is so great, then why is a human centipede scary? Come on, these are the questions you have to ask. What's the matter? Is that movie just the jaws of blood stuff? Scared to get some monkeypox? Come on now. No. Another reason why I'm like a black sheep with my fellow millennials is that, like, last year, remember when Steve from Blues Clues came back? Everybody lost their minds. Like, oh my God, Steve. I'm like, this guy's got a lot of nerve showing up like that. Like, is it just me, or is his comeback video just ripe with deadbeat dad energy? It's like, you abandoned me, motherfucker. Now you expect a warm welcome?
I've been sending you mail this whole time.
I know. Do you remember the reason why he left? He said he was going to college. That sounds like rehab, don't you think? I don't know anybody that went on a 20-year learning bender. Steve's not out there sucking dick for books. He's probably just strung out somewhere under a bridge. You got any more clues, man? But I will say, in Steve's offense, I mean, we didn't know. We were kids. Like this poor bastard's been talking to his mailbox for 10 years. We failed to see the biggest clue of all. Steve needs help. I will say this though, I did like how we ended that video. Before I get out of here, I gotta go throw barrels at Mario later. But I did like how we ended the video.
That's not me.
It's only one place I can get literally heckled by actual crickets.
I think there's a cricket in here.
Yeah.
Damn, bud cricket.
Gotta be big and full. That was not part of the rider. But anyway, I'll get back to the vid. So I liked how Steve ended his video. He said, like, you know, despite everything we've all gone through, I'm glad we're all still friends. I thought that was really nice. Here's how I thought he was gonna end that video. It's like, despite everything we've all been through, I'm glad we're all still friends. Also, can I borrow $20, please? Please, I'm good for it, man. All right, thank you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Keep it going for Tony.
All right.
All right.
All right, yay me.
Returning champ. So what you got in the future, man? What's your upcoming gigs?
Oh man, September's gonna be pretty busy. So I'm gonna be in Chattanooga on the 10th. I got my show Up Down on the 17th, the third Wednesday. I'm also performing at Fort Campbell on the 24th.
Nice.
Yep.
Actual troops?
Yep.
Cool.
That's yeah.
They need some laughs out there.
Dude, I've done lots of military shows. They are the fucking best. Because, like, you know, these people, they're like killing themselves, you know, like 12, 14 hours a day. The last thing, you know, the one thing they could use is just a night out, just to relax, have some laughs.
Yeah.
And they're down for anything. So that's why in my experience, they always make the best audiences.
Oh yeah, you gotta worry about them.
And the last thing is, I also started a podcast called Hot Takes and Protein Shakes.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the so give us a
well,
little
the
bit about
format is like I interview bodybuilders and comedians.
Interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, so they're both equally as damaged.
Do you ever have crossovers? Like a guy who's like really fucking buff and he goes like, I'm gonna make you laugh.
Carrot Top.
Carrot Top's not fucking buff bodybuilder.
He's not a bodybuilder. The dude is shredded. Oh,
what?
Have you seen him?
No. I look like the guy. Okay, but
he's got all kinds of more gag bags. He has to tote all that.
Yeah, all of his props have to weigh an extra 10 pounds so he gets that workout in.
He is toned down now.
I never would have thought of that.
But 10 years ago, Carrot Top was a monster.
Dropped, it's like, God damn.
What has he done to his face? He's looking like that cat lady. The old original cat lady that had too much plastic surgery.
He's had too much plastic surgery.
There's like something. He's looking almost like the mask.
His face
now,
is like
man.
molded out of silly putty. It's just like fucking.
He's the real life Joker.
Yeah.
Like he really is.
No, for the next Batman movie, they should cast him as Clayface. There we go.
Interesting.
This man needs to go be a casting director.
Mr. Dr. Flamboyant. Question, sir.
For being flamboyant, you better fucking show him some goddamn respect.
Respect.
For 12 years.
I love when I get respect. It's fucking amazing. All right. What's the funniest thing that you've ever seen a stranger do?
It's the funniest thing I've seen a stranger do. Oh, I was on a plane in Colorado. I was flying back to Boston from Los Angeles, and we had a layover in Colorado because I guess there was like some difficulties with the plane, so they had us stuck on the tarmac for like 3 hours.
Ugh.
So we couldn't leave the plane. We were just sitting there, and in my aisle there was this lesbian couple, and I saw one of them turn to the other, and she goes, "You know what? I don't like you anymore." And she left the plane. She got out of the plane at the airport where she wasn't living. And like that was the best breakup I have ever seen.
The best? How many breakups have you witnessed?
Well, public. Well, I've seen like, you know.
Well, not personal, but like,
no. I mean, like, you know, usually breakups these days, they just happen on Facebook. But
But no, that
you get broken up in a text.
Yeah.
Oh yes! Oh yeah! Oh dude!
Like
Also, one of my there's this video on it's definitely somewhere on YouTube about this guy doing one of those public proposals at like a NBA event. Like he proposed to his girlfriend on the court in front of like thousands of people.
Yeah, not
and
good.
she rejected him.
Oh.
And I think that is amazing. Because like, I mean, if you're gonna propose to somebody, don't add all that extra social pressure.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's like.
It's
that's
usually
the
gotta
dudes-
say yeah,
like, who
and then
are
when
you
you get
trying
off,
to
be like, I
impress?
didn't
It's usually the dudes that don't have confidence in the fact that she's gonna. It puts the pressure on her.
Yeah, you're trying to make her do it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, that's not cool.
That's the opposite.
Now, if you're confident about it, you're gonna take her off. There's not gonna be anyone there.
Yeah.
You're gonna break it off. But it's the dudes that don't have the confidence about it, don't think it's gonna happen. It's almost like coercing her to do it, and she may even do it for that moment, but 10 minutes later, she's like, "How could you do this to me?" Blah blah blah.
Yeah. In my opinion, like that girl, she dodged a big bullet. So
Really? Yeah.
Oh, most definitely.
If it was more normalized for girls to propose, I'm sure they would pull some of the same.
Normalized for
shit
girls
out
propose?
Oh,
of
they'd
her.
be proposing after date 2.
It's like the bumble of getting engaged. I don't want her to make the first move. What the fuck?
I actually, growing up, always liked aggressive girls because then it just takes
That
the
checks out.
it takes like all the bullshit out of it. It's like you already know what you're getting because the bitch is gonna tell you.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I like being
all the
upfront.
guessing is out. She's gonna tell you everything. Basically, she's like writing the manual as you go along in the relationship. Like, you can't lose. It's those chicks that, and it's usually like the super hot chicks, and they won't tell you shit. It's the guessing game. That's when you got to play the game and fucking guess of what they want. Because like a confident bitch will tell you what you want, but a sensitive bitch, she'll tell. I don't know why I'm saying bitch, but
A sensitive bitch will tell you what she wants.
What if there's a combination of both?
that's something you'll have to work out.
Work it out.
This isn't a love show.
Oh, right. It is not a love show.
We should have a love
You
show.
a love
show
he
over here.
said we should have
Reverend Muffington is telling us how he mates and is having
Oh,
over
man.
here.
Well,
I like a wild when you're at the catch with a
Everybody
rope.
at this table looks like they have a doctorate in relationships.
Say a doctor. I love it. I fucking love it, man. Do I really look like I have a doctorate?
How many failed relationships do you have under your belt?
Do I have?
Oh,
Yes.
God.
How many failed relationships?
Like real relationships.
Like
Not just some little fling or nothing.
you're holding hands in public.
that is not the stipulation for a real relationship. But how many real relationships I have? 4. I have 4 that I honestly would be like, yeah.
Dated for a while and you were boyfriend, girlfriend. Like you were a
What kind of
thing.
fucking show did this turn into?
This was what I said no love stuff. Jesus Christ.
All right, Tony, real quick. All right, because then we got to do another comic. But all right, Tony, what celebrity would you like to switch lives with? I thought it said snitch. I was like, who are you fucking setting up?
I'm
But
snitching
okay,
out Tom
what
Cruise.
celebrity do you want to switch out with Tom Cruise?
No, I'm snitching out Tom
What is
Cruise.
switch
Yeah,
lives
switch
with?
lives with.
I don't know, because I don't really like most celebrities.
That's fair.
Yeah, well, I know who I don't want. I don't want to switch with Will Smith. He can keep his pride. Like, I don't care how much fame or money the dude
Will
has.
Smith has kind of fucked himself.
Oh.
It's not, yeah. It's like, it sucks, yeah, it's like, sucks for you, bro. But, who would interesting. I was gonna say, maybe Dave Grohl, because he's one of the few celebrities I do like, because he's very everybody likes him. You can't say one negative thing about him. He's like that echelon of celebrities where he's universally loved, like him, Keanu Reeves, and Dolly Parton. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, has a killer band. Drummer unfortunately passed away, but and he's had that level of fame where he doesn't have to be in front of the cameras all the time. People just know,
Yeah.
I think that there would be a couple different people that I would love to be, but I think I would love to be like Snoop Dogg for the day.
Snoop Dogg.
Like Snoop, like David Tell is one of my favorite comedians, and I would love to be
dude.
David. But then I think like Dave Attell lives in fucking New York in a cramped apartment with a midget. I don't want to be Dave Attell for the day. Who do I want to be? I want to be Snoop Dogg for the day. Yeah.
Peanut gallery and
Yeah.
Sure. What you got, Krash? Who you want to be for a day?
Not with the bomb.
Professionalism.
Rookie.
Listen. All right. My answer would also double as my favorite comedian. If I could choose one celebrity to switch lives with, despite the fact that she's dead, would be Joan Rivers. Because she had some massive fucking respect and a lot of fucking nerve. I love that woman to death. I wish that she was still here, because she would take no shit from fucking anybody.
Right on. Joan Rivers was a beast. She really was.
That's fair. I wouldn't switch lives with her because she's dead. But
Dropping off in boxing gyms.
does anybody else have a celebrity that they would want to switch lives with? you heard it.
Finish the bottle. Actually, there's another shot here.
I would love. I'm doubling down on Snoop.
Snoop.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
Snoop can do everything.
Yeah.
At this point.
Split it.
Snoop
This
is like
motherfucker
so.
narrating animal videos.
Exactly.
Like, narrating shit on Animal Planet.
While
You
he's
got-
smoking.
You
Good
got
answer.
Wild smoking.
Fucking leaders.
He do.
The Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
The Snoop Dogg.
He is the gateway to freedom.
Snoop
I'm
Dogg.
saying.
Gateway to
Snoop Dogg is the
freedom.
gateway
The
to
artist
freedom. When you can
formerly
smoke
known
weed
as
on
Snoop
Animal
Dogg.
Planet, on the child, children channel show, it ain't necessarily children, but every family channel show.
Yeah,
You beat the game. You beat the game. You want to know?
You got gone.
Snoop Dogg.
That's right.
That's the best answer you can have right there.
There it is.
You
Yeah.
guys think you're Willie Nelson out of this room?
Hell, didn't he have a show for a little while? Like where he had his family
He's
on?
got one.
Because he's old. That's not a good fucking question.
He did.
What
What
happened?
46?
She said
No,
if you
he's
had to
like
pick a
56.
Willie Nelson in this room, who would you
I think me
pick?
and Snoop are the same age. I think Snoop is 50.
See, that's why I'm
52 maybe.
Bro, why Willie Nelson? The dude's got 3 months left.
Hey,
I've
hey.
been
I'm not
saying that
getting, well, I'm
for
not
years.
jinxing it, but
I would have loved to live Willie Nelson's life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like growing up as
That's
a
who I
kid.
switched
not
lives
pick
with.
up where he's leaving off.
No, fuck
No.
it, I would.
I would like to
after
live
that
his
life.
life.
After that life, fuck yeah.
Dude.
That's a good life.
Like
Same
growing
with
up,
Snoop Dogg, 100%.
Willie Nelson, even though I'm not into country music or anything like that, Willie Nelson was an influence just because he was fucking Willie Nelson, man.
Oh yeah.
He did it. All right. So our fifth, Shemar Gholston. Woo!
Come on, baby. SG is in the building.
SG.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey.
Hey.
Woo!
What up? Hey, Rev, I'm gonna need my drone back. I'm just saying. I had a near-death experience on my way up here.
Oh,
I
no.
got pulled over.
Oh,
Yeah, I was scared than a motherfucker. I believe your story is right, though. I think the guy that you blamed it on, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was that black guy right there. Right out.
For the record, he was not.
Man, shit been fucked up, man. Been fucked up for me. Been real fucked up. If life, shit been so fucked up, if life was like a toilet, most days I'm constipated. Other days, I'm shitting out liquid, got that diarrhea shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the rest of the days, the toilet is just overflowing on my ass. This shit been so fucked up. I just got out of jail 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
That's how fucked up shit is. I ain't did a mic or a show. This is the first thing I did in a long time. You know what I'm saying? It kind of feel weird coming out of jail and holding this big ass mic to my mouth. I kind of feel violated, you know what I'm saying? Shit, in jail, my last week, everybody kept asking me, what's your first meal gonna be? You know, the inmate asked me, what's your first meal gonna be? The guards asked me, my mom on the phone asked me, what you want your first meal to be? I tell everybody the same thing. Pussy. You know? Kill two birds with one stone, you know what I'm saying? So I'm on my way home. I go to my mama's house. She said, once you go in here, I got your meal for you. I go in, there's 6 bitches in the house. You know what I'm saying? I look around, the last bitch I see was my cousin. I said, Mama, you know that's our cousin, right? She said, oh, on down the line, I won't tell nobody. I'm like, what's going on here? Man, yeah, shit been so fucked up for me, man. That's what I wish my first meal was. But it's been so fucked up that I lost like 20 pounds since I've been out. I've only been out about 2 weeks. Because I told them I ain't eating nothing else till I have my first meal. I ain't had no pussy since. So if y'all know where I can get some pussy on the platter, let me know after the show, because I'm starving. Starving like a motherfucker. Man, on my way up here, I'm driving, right? Got the girl in the passenger seat. And I'm driving, I look over, I see an old man smoking a fat ass blunt and getting head while he driving. I'm jealous. I ain't gonna lie, I'm jealous. I don't know how the fuck he was doing it. But then my girl looking, and you know, I'm passing the car, he kind of slowed down. She looking, next thing you know, she picked up her phone. So she called somebody. She's like, Granddad, what you doing? He said, I'm smoking on my way to Nashville. Now, next thing you know, I see a man in the next car on the phone. Then I hear him start moaning. He just, I guess he dropped the phone and said, oh, Grandbaby, I'm calling you back. I said, damn, I wish I was him. Shit. I ain't got nothing to smoke, but I got a hard dick. You know what I'm saying? That's all I needed to say, because, you know, next thing you know, I'm getting head while driving down there. I wish I had a car that drove itself, because I was getting distracted. I had to slow the fuck down. Next thing you know, my brother called me and said, damn, you in Nashville yet? I said, I'm coming in about 30 seconds. Yeah. So, I like to give advice. I got some advice for you. Watch what you say around your kids. I went home one day, right? I went home to my wife. She got mad because I didn't want to eat a pussy. Yeah, get mad because I didn't want to eat pussy. But mind you, the only reason I didn't want to eat a pussy right then because I was already full from eating my girlfriend pussy. But she didn't know that. So we arguing. She think I don't love her because I didn't want to eat a pussy. My son in the next room. We get kind of loud. She said, you don't love me because you don't want to eat my pussy. I wasn't about to have it. I wasn't about to argue over no damn pussy. I'm already full. I'll eat it later. So I walked out the room. My little boy walked in the room. He see her crying. He said, that's okay, Mom. Don't cry. I eat your pussy. I said, better watch me say around your kids, man. Good thing we wasn't arguing about her sucking my dick. It's okay, Daddy. Don't cry. Yeah, man. That would have been some fucked up shit right there. Yeah, but it's been a long time since I done did anything. This is the first thing I done did in a long time. I'm starving right now because I need some pussy. He done offered me some pizza. I said, do it got any clitoris on it? You know what I'm saying? So I ain't been doing nothing. I got lost when I got here. I didn't know where to go. Then I seen Kornbread come out. Oh, he like the guy on the poster we got. Okay, I'm just asking him if this is where the spot is. He kind of reminded me, the other day I was in the car with my nieces and they kept stuffing themselves with Skittles. And then one of them threw up. It kind of like his outfit he got on right now. But look, everybody follow SG Ghostin. SG Ghostin. Shemar Gholston on Instagram and on Facebook. SG is in the building, or shall I say garage?
All right, come and have a seat with us. We'd offer you a drink, but it looks like we killed this motherfucking.
Sorry, there's a beer if you'd like a beer.
Oh, no, I'm good.
All right, would you like a water? You can have water.
Yeah, I'll take a water.
All right, I'll get you.
Hey, you grab me water too?
For sure.
Water grabbing time.
How long have you been doing comedy?
Oh, man, I've been doing comedy. Shoot, I was doing comedy and my mom was belly when she was pregnant with me.
Did you do comedy in jail?
She was pushing me out, right? She wasn't screaming. She was laughing the whole time in labor.
Okay.
But now I started stand-up comedy about 3.5 years ago.
Nice. Right on.
I worked a little bit in jail.
Okay.
I did a little bit. You know, I wasn't doing too much. I wasn't really motivated in there to do no. Make all these niggas laugh, you know.
Sometimes it's good to be the funny man. Sometimes it's not
Yeah,
good to be
sometimes
funny.
it's not. Yeah. They start hating on you in jail when they feel like you got something going for yourself on the outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
What was the scariest thing you had happen to you?
What, in jail?
Yeah, because this is traumatic. I mean,
The scariest thing was when I got pulled over before I went to jail.
are you serious?
After that, I was pretty alright. I've seen some crazy stuff, but nah, it wasn't, you know, that stuff kind of typical though. I watch too many movies. You know, everybody in there trying to get home, so it ain't too much stuff. Now,
Yeah.
prison, that's a different story. I was just in jail, so.
Yeah.
Then what
That's
was
a
the
little
worst thing you ate?
I tell you what I did eat.
What you didn't eat?
Yeah, I didn't eat no pussy. Yeah. Wish I did. Nah, the scariest thing, the worst thing, shit, all of the shit, but I've been in jail before, so I kind of got used to it, but, all that jail food tastes the same, so whatever it was, I'm sure it tastes like something else.
It's
But I
fucking
was a trustee,
wild.
though. I ended up being the head cook before I left out of there, so,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm trying to spice it up as best as I could. Shit was still nasty.
Salt and pepper won't work. My creation.
Yeah, so much you can do.
I wanted to pull out a question, and it was, what was the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? That's fucking crazy, because we was always talking about eating
Yeah.
stuff.
Next question.
He's already answered that, sir.
I know, yeah.
Not pussy.
Not pussy.
God, I gotta read these beforehand, because I read these wrong. All right, what celebrity have you met, and were they cool, or were they a dick?
I met Clifton Powell, the dude from Friday Pinky.
Okay.
He was pretty cool, man. I was in Vegas and I started seeing everybody running to somebody. I'm like, oh, who is it? I said, oh, it's a dude from Friday. So I went over there, but everybody wanted to take a picture with him. I ain't want to have no picture with everybody else in there and him, so I just left him alone. Then me and my girl walking around the casino. We come back around, and he's sitting on the slot machine. So I said, I'm still leaving alone. But my girl was like, oh, you want to take a picture. So she went up to him, asked him to take a picture with me. He took one with me, so he was pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
They get to where they usually go to like events and want to do $20 photos and all this. Anybody that was kind of, anybody that was a horror movie, like Jason Voorhees, all those guys that you never even seen their face, they get to still do all the whole racket on all that, man.
I met Malcolm McDowell, and I have to say, like,
you pay to meet him.
So I did.
Like pay a convention or pay to meet him?
So it was.
I hate going to a convention. You pay the fee to get a convention, and you got to pay to meet somebody. Nah, motherfucker, it's the same place I'm at.
Yeah. So, but I really wanted to meet Malcolm McDowell.
Okay.
And so I get up there, but then when I get up there to talk to him, he's talking to me, but he's in a way he's I don't know. It's I had DVD for him to sign, and so then he was talking about telling a story, but he was telling it to his assistant that was collecting all the money, but I was there to observe this story he was telling to his assistant.
I get that.
And I was like, motherfucker, I'm right here. I just spent $30. I was wanting to fucking.
He wanted to sit
talk
and laugh
to me,
and ask him what he want for Christmas.
No, he didn't want to talk to him. Shit.
Listen, he served his time. He was the Easter Bunny.
I don't have to
Santa
talk
Claus.
to you, you peasant.
So did you like Malcolm because of the Clockwork Orange?
Did you call him out?
A lot of different things, but
call him out and be like, hey, I'm right here.
I liked him in Tank Girl.
Tank Girl? He was a villain. Yeah, he's a villain in Tank Girl.
I've never seen Tank Girl.
Dude, it's fucking great. Watch that shit.
So am I remembering correctly? He's Clockwork Orange, right?
Clockwork Orange,
okay.
yeah. But then he's in almost every Rob Zombie movie.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
He's kind of like Lance Henriksen. He kind of got that.
He's got a
You can make a scary movie, but you got to throw one of those guys in there,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our final comedian of the evening, Cornbread.
Yeah!
Woo! Fuck yeah!
Woo!
All right, before we get started, has anybody seen my pet cricket? God damn, I was hoping to catch his ass before I got on stage. A little advantage. On these motherfuckers. All right, it's Cornbread, the comedian, with a K. Korn bread in this motherfucker. So, I'm not the smartest motherfucker that you ever met. Matter of fact, I used to think 4chan was like an Asian porn site. So it was fucking 4 guys named Chan around a little bitch in a goddamn Japanese school uniform. I was wrong, right? Anyway, nice to be here at the Deliciously Nothing podcast. Give it up for yourself.
Yeah.
Woo! We got the one guy here in the goddamn chronic jacket that you need to do a 23andMe, man. You're gonna find out you got 78% goddamn Wolverine. Fucking big ass patch of goddamn fur on this nigga chest. God damn. No, I swear to God, I thought he was the one that was like y'all caught this motherfucker 2/3 into a werewolf transformation. I got to show. Pause. Nigga, pause that goddamn chest there. Anyway, all right, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Hey, anyway, I was recently married.
Yeah!
10 years ago, motherfucker, you late. My life is already over. The shit's done and over with, motherfucker. Marriage is wonderful and weird at the same time, because when bills come into play and responsibilities and fucking kids are so useful at first, but like Skynet computers, they become self-aware one day. It's like, fuck you, motherfucker. They don't do shit you want them to do. But marriage is amazing. I love my wife. I love being married, but I do miss getting to do shit like make decisions. You know what I mean? You don't get to do that shit no more when you married, right? When you get married, motherfucker, you can't even dress yourself, according to a woman. Me and my wife are getting ready to go out, and I spend 30, 45 minutes, motherfucker, getting clean. I think I'm right, and I come out, she be like, you wearing that? No, bitch, I just goddamn like to pretend to get dressed before I get dressed. Yes, bitch, this is what I'm wearing. No, but your feelings be hurting you. You say that shit in your head. In reality, you're like, well, what do you think I should wear, dear? But I'm thinking, God damn, in reverse, you can't never say that to your bitch. Let her sit there and get ready for an hour to 90 minutes. You go in there, damn, you wearing that? She finna go cry in the closet for an hour. You ain't going no damn. Motherfucker. And then they say the shit with disdain on their face. Like you goddamn it came out in an Andre the Giant leotard on the way to a fucking wedding. You wearing that? God damn, yes, bitch, I thought so, maybe not. But anyway, if you are going to get married or if you're in any kind of relationship, all men understand the shit is wrapped around double standards. Shit that worked for women never worked for niggas. It's just not like that. I don't give a fuck who you are or where you from. The shit is all a double standard. I'll give you an example. All a woman got to do to have sex with a nigga is say, I want to have sex with a nigga. And the shit is going down. Right then, right there, in the middle of the funeral, nigga going to the bathroom. You want to have sex? Yes. If she doesn't feel like talking, if she wants to channel her inner fucking caveman, she just grabs your dick. Grab your dick, you know it's on, right? That's all women have to do. I was in the bed the other day with my wife and I was fast asleep, whatever the fuck that means, right? Like, is there a slow asleep? Yeah, who the fuck invented fast asleep? But anyway, I was fast asleep, rapid sleeping. And she just reached over and just grabbed my dick, looked me in the eye. And fucking all of my in my ear, I hear, any way you want it, that's the way you need it, any way you want it. Thank you. And every fucking man, if you rub, touch, or graze his dick, that's what starts playing in his head. We are fucking easy. But let me fucking wake up at 2 a.m. Feel a little horny and get butt naked, right? Lick a finger and pop it in the cooch. Oh, the shit's different. Motherfucker looked at me with a look of disdain I ain't never seen before in my goddamn life. Like I was treating her like some kind of goddamn Mexican sex slave, bitch. Here to pull my dick out and put it in the cage. Bitch, we've been married for 10 years. I ain't running no kind of long game hustle. Bitch, I love you. Suck this dick. Not that easy. But when you learn that life is double standards in every fucking aspect of life, like women want men to ask for sex without actually asking for sex. Right? You just can't go, hey, can we fuck tonight? Oh, mood ruined. You can't fucking get in that pussy with a goddamn crowbar. You say some shit like that. You got to be all deceptive and smooth and cool. And every man wants to have sex at the end of the day. That's just all we want. We would be so happy. Blowjob in the morning, a little ass at night. Nigga, we'll never leave. Fucking easy peasy. But I figured out that, you know, it's like a 23-point goddamn inspection with women if you want to get the sex going on, right? You gotta fucking like lift this tit and fucking cut this song on and put some candles on, a little bit of incense, goddamn nipple rotation, and then she's like, I want to fuck. But god damn, I don't want to go through all that shit every time I want to have sex, but I guess that's just a fucking part of it. I will do whatever it takes to get some pussy. Anybody? I don't mind going the extra mile, but it would be nice to grunt and with that awkward happening right after that shit. But anyway, you know, sex is just something that we all endure, we all try to go through. Every man is just kind of living life, just trying to discover what the fuck turns his lady on. Like I recently discovered my wife likes having sex to music. Give it up if you fuck to songs. Yeah, you know, so the only problem with that shit is, goddamn it, she gets to pick the music every fucking time. Like, exactly. I want to play erotic DJ every goddamn blue moon, right? Well, to her credit, she did let me pick the song one time, and then I was inaugurally banned from all music selection moving forward. But the criterion for my fuck song is that it needs to be a song that is about or pertaining to fucking. So I was like, God damn, I got this shit nailed. So I put the music on, and apparently The Heat Is On is not a fuck song. I don't know. I just keep 100. Whoa, tell me, can you feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? The skeet is on. Yeah, well, apparently he doesn't say skeet not one time in that goddamn song. I was mistaken terribly. So a little bit of life advice. I remember somebody gave some life advice earlier. Don't go out with your coworkers. Don't go out with fucking co-workers. They're gonna bait you into that. Usually it's Caucasians. Hey man, yeah, fuck yeah, let's go drinking after work, bro. We'll get a couple of brews. That shit goes terribly wrong, and now you're on LinkedIn all fucking again because you done got fired for going out with goddamn co-workers. I went out, you know, we had a couple of margaritas, a couple of pitchers of fucking margaritas, and I was, you know, I was a little faded. The niggas can't afford no DUI. You might get killed. So I wanted to be the responsible motherfucker, so I'm not finna drive faded. So I did a quick rail of cocaine on the goddamn booth in front of half of the HR department. Apparently that's frowned upon. So if anybody knows anybody who's hiring, not drug testing, I do need any information right the fuck away. But anyway, I appreciate coming to do this. Last time I was in the goddamn basement with this many white people, we was filming Pulp Fiction. It was terrible for the black guy, by the way. I don't know if you've seen that movie. Did not end well for little Marcellus there. But anyway, most beautiful thing about Caucasians is y'all like to fucking feel alive. Woo! By doing life-threatening shit. Weird as fuck. White people feel alive when they got them to climb a mountain, do some Siegfried and Roy shit, fucking skydiving, whitewater rafting. Nigga, that shit's amazing how you put your life in jeopardy for just a thrill, right? Niggas want to feel alive. We go to the grocery store. Load the goddamn basket as high as we can in that motherfucking Publix and go through the self-checkout. Half of this shit ain't getting rung up. I feel alive. I just saved goddamn $100 on these white folk. They think I'm honest. Yeah, you know, when Russians want to feel alive, they invade a neighboring country. Spanish people want to feel alive, they let the bulls loose and take off from the Cortez fan far through the town, right? Yeah, when a nigga really want to feel alive, what he does is he tells the DA, take that shit to trial. I feel so alive. Until you in court for a week and they find you guilty and the bailiff put them goddamn cuffs on your ass for the last time. Now you feel alive because you knife fighting in the shower for the next 20 years. Trying to preserve your anal integrity. Anyway, Cornbread the comedian, I'm out. Thank you so much.
Cornbread. All right, so you about 10 years you've been doing comedy?
Oh yeah, I'm 10 years deep. Yeah, I got blackballed when I first started doing comedy.
No shit.
Yeah.
Straight out the box, motherfucker. Apparently, you had all these well-named comedians, none of which whom I'll name. You know, fuck y'all, but y'all know who y'all are. And they would host these open mics. And when you go to the open mics, you go in there and you trying to flesh out your own goddamn material. Yep. So I was going to them open mics faithfully. And then a homegirl in fucking, where's that fucking shit where white folk go to do for the winter? Arizona, Scottsdale, Arizona. Bitch gets back to me and was like, dude, I heard like half of your set at a show down here. And I was like, get the fuck from who? And it was the motherfucker I was doing open mics for.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so that shit kind of stung. So I came up with a plan that I would record every show, every set, everything, and put it out on my own YouTube shit.
Yeah. Exactly. Hell yeah, dude.
Well, I did it first, motherfucker.
Right. Well, the comedian community came to me and they was like, hey, man, you ain't supposed to put out clips of your shit. Like, that's fucking bad hack.
Dude,
like,
fuck you.
That's exactly what I said. Like, hey, fuck you, buddy. So the more I put out my own shit, the more I blew up my own platform, the more I had opportunities because people actually knew, you know, the motherfucker can tell a joke. Yeah. And then from there, I just went on up. I started doing private shows and I started booking my own venues.
Hell yeah.
So I've been actually having a problem. There's two people. People who don't give a fuck if your shit's being recorded and people who give a fuck if your shit's
I don't give a fuck.
So there's people that they don't want their shit recorded. They're working on it for whatever reason, and I guess they're waiting for that Netflix special. I don't know.
Comedy Central don't do that 30 minutes.
I don't know. My life is pretty fucked up, so I come up with new material. I came up with half the show on the way to this motherfucker. Like
that's the shit I can respect. But these cats that they're working with the same 5 minutes for 10 years, dude, shit or get off the pot.
True. 100%.
True.
Yeah, I didn't want. I mean, I believe in honing a joke because your fucking joke ain't perfect the first time you think about it. It can be funny, but it cannot be fucking lined up yet. Right. So that can take some time. Yeah. But as far as just fucking traveling around as much as I've done and doing the same jokes, fuck no. Like if you go back and look at my shit all the way from 2012 to now, I don't repeat any fucking jokes.
Hell
like
yeah.
my first joke was about tasing children. It was funny as fuck. I still love it to this day. And I wasn't as fucking established as I am now. I'd love to go back and get that joke, but that was fucking 2012 bread. Like, if you're really growing and if you're really fleshing out your comedy ability, you're learning how to write your ideas down. Every time you think about something funny, you get out of bed and text it to yourself. You work on your goddamn craft, and you'll never run out of material.
Hell yeah.
How much of your material when you get on stage is improv?
Usually like the first 2 minutes, just like how I kind of did with y'all with the bare-chested gentleman. Literally.
The crowd.
No, you look like a goddamn bear. You know, well, back when the Constitution came out, they said a nigga had the right to bear arms. They was talking about this arm. Like, I can grab his fucking arms and defend myself. No. But like, yeah, like I like to soak in the crowd, soak in the scene, and then my brain would just pop shit. Like I just thought about the 4chan shit while I was sitting there, and I was like, God damn, is that a porn site? But nah, I know better. Yeah, well, kinda. I don't know if you like to read titties, but yeah. I searched it thoroughly. There was no titties there. But
there's titties on 4chan.
With titties. I don't know. I didn't get deep enough. But yeah, no, I just I appreciate the opportunity to come out here and be funny. Like I said, I'm just now launching back out. I've got a thing where we're possibly supposed to be starting a damn open mic at the 404 Lounge. Probably going to start booking Venue 109 again and throwing my own events.
Well, let me know if you're doing the 404. I'll definitely come up and see you. I mean, it's right up the fucking street.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm cool with the owner there. He's kind of a dick, but he likes to laugh.
Right on.
Good quality.
Actually, that it's been kind of blowing up over there lately. They've been having a lot of bands there. A lot of.
I don't know. There's a lot of MILFs there.
Always good.
Couple of random alcoholic fellas. When I went there to kind of flesh out the rest of my show for about an hour before I came here, and it was pretty packed. So I was like, yeah, I can possibly use this as a venue again. So we had a small conversation about that. But look, I appreciate what you're doing for the community, for the hood, for the set, giving young comedians, old comedians, people a fucking platform to come and just goddamn it let their balls hang.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that.
No,
I said the gooch earlier. Hey, when you get 40, your balls will escape from your gooch. They naturally say, I've been living next to a dick and an asshole for 40 years and I'm going south. Well, your balls hit your knees, nigga, every time you sit down.
I actually have I've reached the point where my balls and my gooch are like fighting for real estate. It's like there's so many times in the day I want to pull my balls out from under. Have you never done that?
I sit on my nuts all the time.
Yeah,
yeah.
When you hear about,
you think old people are angry, motherfucker?
Yeah,
all they do
because they're sitting on their
damn nuts.
Yeah.
God damn. What do you think? I'm hostile right now because I've got at least one testicle under my thigh, motherfucker. That's why I'm loud, bitch.
Now, the worst is when it gets hot,
Welcome to my life.
To your thigh, you
No,
know?
when Rev fucking wakes you up at 2 a.m. and I need you to be with it. That's for you. That's for you, bro. God damn it. One of us got to get it.
She abuses me, man. It's elderly abuse, man. I have no worries about that.
There is a fetish for that. Ask David Carradine.
Yeah, I know.
It's an AARP membership, and you're not there yet, so.
Wait till I get it.
We do it.
Dude, you guys aren't like I've gotten to the point where like they're giving me the senior discount at McDonald's.
No, I'm definitely not at that point.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Like when you pay 55 cents for your coffee, you're like, what the fuck?
How depraved is this show when a nigga saving a quarter on coffee? God damn. I need y'all to goddamn come up in this bitch. Little Caesars fucking pizza. This is the goddamn nigga of all pizza. Why got a goddamn Jets in there? Motherfucking Domino's. At least get this so you can act like the goddamn bread is.
So this area is so bad, the only pizza place is the Little Caesars. There won't be one motherfucker that will deliver to this motherfucking area. Not one. Not Pizza Hut, not Papa John's, not Jets, not Fazoli's, nobody.
Well, this is Nolensville Road, motherfuckers, because you're not Mexican.
That's right.
Your name was Hernandez. All your shit will be delivered right to the front. Shout out to my
Little
Mexican.
I get the best fajitas delivered here, man. The best fajitas.
Fuck yeah.
Pizza? No pizza. No.
I don't know. You know, it is what it is. Y'all drink all the goddamn Crown. Give me this motherfucking
I'm
corn
sorry.
in that bottle.
I have to say, like,
Hey, do you want to do a shot of this?
Wait a minute. Of this motherfucker? Does it have a name?
So that's Chunder wine. That's Chunder wine.
It's not for rose.
Chunder wine is a mixture of everything that's been here at one point or another.
Oh, fuck no, motherfucker.
Chunder wine.
Chunder wine.
Chunder wine.
You want to wonder
Chunder
if there's badger skeet in your beverage.
You're guaranteed to get fucked up.
Is this how your fucking chest got out of control?
Yeah.
Fucking pour it up, bro. I'll take a shot of this goddamn Kunger skeet.
I will take the Kunger skeet.
Fuck. This is dangerous, bro.
It is.
No, this is dangerous. This is fucked up.
Let me let all the world know what it tastes like to drink a foreign beverage.
Oh, man.
In a fucking cave full of Caucasians that are super unruly. All right.
Unruly.
All right, this smells like 7 different vaginal fluids.
It is.
Anybody wants to know? It's like
it's 10 actually.
This is like pour my man a goddamn cup, bro. Come on,
Tommy.
Wow, we're gonna do this together.
Wine.
We are doing this.
Oh man,
Chunder wine. Chunder wine.
Oh fuck.
Chunder wine.
This is like part of the.
Probably LSD.
This is the initiation. Initiation.
This shit was distilled in Kobe's fucking
bathtub.
Yeah, victim. Oh shit. And the hair starts to grow. I can feel it right away. And I'm a man now. God damn. Whew.
It's a brave motherfucker.
Yeah. All
Brave
right.
motherfucker.
You'll never drink that again.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. You know,
He wants another.
I don't want to rule it out. Like, I've got a 70% erection right now. Whatever the fuck was just in this bag.
I got something right now.
Yeah. Oh my
Some of
god.
that like old makeshift 30s medicine cure-all.
I feel like I was on one of those cartoons
wagon.
where something wacky happens when you hit the bottle. Like my balls just twisted into a braid and then untwisted. It was amazing, bro. I thank you for the experience. God bless me if I make it home.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of night to guess what's in Dr. Flamboyant's head.
Fuck.
We have several different prizes tonight. Let's say we got a couple of movies, and we also have a coffee mug that serves as a bong.
Oh, nice.
First up, we got Dumb and Dumber, the original, and Dumb and Dumber 2.
Fuck yeah, classics.
Marker.
Writing utensils. Now I gotta learn how to write.
There it is.
Alrighty.
Alright, what's
All right.
on my mind?
So the first hint is what, Dr. Flamboyant?
Your clue is it is a drink.
Alright.
Badger skeet.
No.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay, well, yeah.
Alright, Thomas.
I have to guess what's.
You don't have to, but if you would like to win Dumb and Dumber.
Is it from the movie?
No.
It's just random?
Yeah.
It's something you drink.
Ranch water.
No.
What the fuck is ranch
I
water?
don't know.
Where are you from
Shout
again?
it out loud. Yeah.
Pussy fluid.
No. Good answer.
Smurf.
No.
Today.
It's written down. I can't lie.
Almond milk.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, one more clue. We're back around.
It's alcoholic. Do you know what it is?
Crown
man?
Royal.
Bloody Mary.
Whiskey. I'll accept whiskey.
Fuck yeah!
Dumb and Dumber is yours.
Would you like this or what's in my pants?
Oh, God, let me get a good look at your pants.
No, I mean.
There's money in there. There's gold in them hills.
All right, let me go to the fucking crowd. The pants of the video!
Hey, the video for me.
Wolfman Jack, give me what's in your pants.
Oh yeah! It's a light up balloon.
Oh, fuck. My kids are going to love this. It also reeks of werewolf milk.
It doesn't reek of werewolf milk.
No, not really, not really. Fuck yeah. Thank you very much.
Alright, next.
All right, the next item in Dr. Flamboyant's head.
We got John Wick.
In a cool fucking case.
That's a classic.
It's cool. It looks like a fucking VHS tape.
Actually, I don't like Keanu Reeves, but I really love
John Wick's a good movie, man. I haven't seen the other one, I'll be honest. But
We know you don't like this motherfucker. Not at all. Keanu Reeves is a fucking dick, man. Goddamn time traveling.
But no, John Wick is like awesome. But like Keanu plays John Wick in everything. Now you play the new Bill and Ted. He was John Wick in the new Bill and Ted.
I'll give you these fucking 5 balloons if you can name 5 goddamn Reeves movies right now.
John Wick 1, 2, and 3.
No. One and two. And that's how they took over the
John Wick.
One more.
One more Keanu Reeves film.
The
Watcher. The Watcher. He was in The Watcher. He was a serial killer called The Watcher.
Keanu Reeves movies. He's like The Watcher and the John Wick movies. The Matrix, Bill and fucking Ted, Speed.
I said God. Fuck Keanu Reeves. Fuck him.
Constantine. Constantine is great.
There's only like 700 goddamn kids.
Wow. He was still the same character.
All right, well,
Lawrence Fishburne.
He was still doing the Matrix.
Thank you.
Say the motherfucking Matrix.
Thank you very much. I've been compared to Lawrence Fishburne all my goddamn life.
You do look like Lawrence Fishburne.
That was the straw that fucking broke the Caucasian family.
That was your fault. That was your fault.
Hey, you stay out of this goddamn shit, ball girl.
Peanut Gallery. Oh man.
Oh man. We've all been nailed deeply on the inside.
What's in my head now? It's a plant. Do you know it? Do you know it?
Cannabis.
No. You'd think so. What's in my head?
Is it a tulip?
It is not a tulip.
Nice.
A tulip is a plant. What's in my head?
A cactus.
No.
That was a good one.
What makes any guess better than any other guess?
I don't know. It fucking looks like he.
You ever played Apples to Apples? Cards Against Men? It's, you know.
Is it a chia pet?
It's not chia pet.
That's not a goddamn plant either.
What the fuck? You water it, it grows.
It's a fucking dog with a growth hormone. Our dog, right?
What's another hint?
It's tall.
It's a
tall plant.
Tall plant.
Cornstalk.
No.
Wheat.
No.
Wheat.
Dude, you don't just get to keep guessing.
He's like shot.
He's like, I want this movie.
I would say one. I'm just thrown off by how Sophie said tulip.
I thought I might say
He sounded like
honestly.
he sounded like Michael Jackson and Prince at the same time.
It's a tulip.
Hey, get your guess, motherfucker. Wrong is wrong.
This is priceless right now. What's happening? What's going on here? Niggas don't even know plants. Y'all done ran out of all the plants.
Hold the fuck up. You might just go on that. What, you homophobic? How would I know that you homophobic from saying tulip?
Oh, shit.
All right, guess.
Evil.
All right.
What is it? No.
Bamboo.
No.
Bamboo.
Oh, bamboo is tall.
Alright, do hint number 2.
I don't know how to hint. That's why these things are hard. It's hard enough to have words in my head, let alone hints. A what?
Palm tree.
It is a fucking tree. You get it, man.
That ain't a fucking plant, that's a tree.
Hey, do you want John Wick or do you want what's behind the curtain?
Niggas ain't never called a tree a plant in the goddamn history of botany.
We gonna acknowledge that he went out of fucking turn.
Hey, you took 8 turns roasting me.
You just look like
Turns have been taken.
I'm gonna take the movie.
Okay.
All right. So the third thing that we have tonight is a mug/bong for your wake and bake enjoyment. I've got pissed so fucking bad.
I had to. I saw Slum Dog, so I went, man.
I executed my third trip.
Right. All right, Dr. Flamboyant, what is in your head?
It's cold.
Oh. It is
Cold.
It's cold.
It's cold.
Eskimo pussy.
No.
Y'all about to be disqualified with all that bickering.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go with winter.
No.
Oh, that's a fucking good one.
Wait, he thinking, yeah. I'm scared to say something after you said a relationship.
All right. All is forgiven.
Pass.
Alright, no.
Ice.
So it's cool. Ice cream.
No.
Oh, that's close
Just say all say it's
What's the
close.
next hint?
You're gonna fucking hate me. It's in my freezer.
Oh.
Beer! No.
Oh, goddamn.
Frozen vegetables.
No. But they are in my freezer. That was good.
And they're also plants.
Capable of good guesses.
Human meat.
No, not human meat.
Human meat.
Have you thought of one yet?
Ice.
Ice! It is ice!
I did.
Shemar campaign prize.
Yeah, I did. He said ice the first time. It's a trick for him. A tree is a plant to him.
A tree is a plant.
Basically, like, think of the food that I'm thinking of and name the drink.
Oh, thank you for joining in tonight. We're all a little bit lit, and we hope that you are too.
Good night.
Join us next week. We got some shit going on. I don't remember what it is, but it's probably going to be really cool. And thank you tonight. Fuck you all. Good night.
Woo!
And watch these lost footage, and I don't know.
Check out this.
I've lost my faith in the human race. Oh, but I still believe in you. Deliciously nothing. Deliciously nothing. Deliciously nothing.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.
Is it recording?
Imaginary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sign the shit out of this. Mr. Ray. Me, motherfucker.
Matt Negative. Matt Negative. You gotta see this song forever.
Yeah.
You just put it out. Just come out. Come out like goddamn Mike Tyson. Just come out.
Oh, thanks.
Does everybody want to sign it too?
I appreciate that.
City sign.
City sign.
Unless you're getting,
Hey, Muffers.
What?
Unless you're gonna tattoo it on there tomorrow.
Thank you. No, it's just me. Like, I'm in a...
Broke right now. You gotta pay for it. I'll get it done if you pay for it.
If I had the money, you know damn well
I got a free tattoo artist.
Okay, no problem.
No.
No.
I don't want hepatitis.
I don't know the song, but at the same time, I'm high as fuck.
Well, let me see that, man.
Pizza.
Pizza. Hey, I'm fucking recording this, but I don't know.
No, this is my personal. This is because I love you. You like it?
Oh, that hurt.
I know it did. Did you enjoy it? You got the sweats.
I do.
No.
I am so happy we didn't do it after it.
Oh, God damn. Oh, God damn. This guy's over here professional, right? He's tuning right now.
Look, man.
He's tuning low. Oh, ah! Oh, my God. Oh, God. Don't nobody look that way.
Thank you. You gotta make sure he knows you laughed at him. Oh, I know.
You're retarded? I guess so. Oh, that's a damn shame. You just don't fucking understand. Wow. Open the fucking door. Are you fucking retarded?
What'd you want, baby?
I would like
Hello?
2 sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffins.
Are you not
Just
re- are you deaf? I swear
And
you
then
must
2
be
hash
deaf.
browns on the side, like just the side hash browns. Thank you.
And let me get a number 8 with a large coffee.
You want a meal?
Please, yeah.
They won't open the bathroom door.
And then let me get 6 creams and 6 sugars on the side, brother.
This is joint. Behind my back.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Not views on it.
No, you did not. That would have been a major party foul that I would have been pissed about.
I did it. I'm sorry.
Hey, Rev.
Oh no.
I'm filming.
Monty, if you ever tell anybody, come out here and you fall asleep drunk, this is why you don't have any dates right now. Some bitches don't like you. Okay? Because you get drunk and you pass out. You old motherfucker. Alright? Now once you take your AARP card tomorrow and go and buy you some new clothes and get you some new pose because you need to change your game up. Your pimping is slipping, my bro. You understand me? You drunk as fuck right now and you can't hear shit that I'm saying. But you gonna watch this shit and you gonna laugh hilariously because I'm talking about your motherfucking stupid ass, drunk ass right now while you pass the fuck out on a live fucking YouTube video at the Deliciously Nothing show. Turn up or turn down.
All in line.
I like how you've been petting him the whole time.
Comfort. He's in a bad place. Tell me I'm wrong.
Look at him smiling.
Love it. Love it.
Go Saturday. Look at him throwing up.
Oh, is John about to puke? Are you about to puke?
So
No, I saw it. I watched for a minute and it fucked me up, dude. But I'm good. I ain't gonna puke.
It's not normally as crazy. But I hope you enjoyed yourself.
times in a dark room with a mirror and
Yeah, Candyman did it.
But this was before
This was before Candyman.
Out
west, I can't remember.
Turn the bucket around, man.
Too late for that.
No, turn it around.
Turn the bucket around. Oh, there it goes again.
The Bell Witch is going to be there, so if you don't want it to happen, make sure you yell stop or blah, blah, blah. Did he die? I think he died.
I ain't dead yet. This ain't how I go.
That's not how he goes. You need some water?
I could have got water. I would have a long time.
Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. When you're using drugs, you're only cheating yourself out of the chance to find out who you really can be. And believe me, if you don't use drugs, you can just about be anything you want to be.